Hey there.
Hey.
Hey. How are you over there? Nice? You feeling nice?
Yeah.
Looking nice.
Doing good.
All right, it's nice.
Yeah, how are you?
It's good because it's nice.
Is it nice?
Yes.
Is everything nice?
Well, my body's a little sore, Terry. I don't want to be a complainer here, but, I went 3 for 4 the other night. Started coming around with the stick, you know what I'm saying?
Finally.
It's about time. Yeah, you're right. I came around with the stick.
Coming around with the stick.
No, you've been waiting for that, Terry.
Oh, yeah, it's about time.
One of them was a check swing base hit over the second baseman's head into right field, Terry, so I don't know if that counts, but it would count. In a box score, it counts.
Sure, a hit is a hit.
That's right.
No matter how you
Good
get
on
it.
paper. That's all that matters.
Hey. And our team, victorious, due to my inspirational leading the way thingy.
All right.
You're the Ichiro of the team.
That's right. But my body is a little sore. I got 2 massages over the weekend to try to help this out, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I could be the biggest priss in the world. I got, one Friday and one Saturday.
Oh, okay. Did it help out?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know how I'd be without it, but...
Right. But you're still a little sore.
Still a little sore here, Terry.
Well, maybe you need one now.
Because,
Let's go.
the way baseball is played, Terry, and I forgot about this over the years. It really didn't bother me back when I was 21. The quick little running bursts, and there's no real long standing times when you're actually in motion. Those will do damage on your muscles, Terry.
Yeah.
When you're now in your 30s. Well, into your 30s.
But you look good going around the bases.
Huh?
Yeah, you look good, right?
Well, 2 times that I got hits, Terry. The guy after me hit into double plays.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Did you just look at him and go, what's up, man? Come on.
Well, we won 9-0.
Oh, good.
Pitcher was just tearing it up.
Oh.
Throwing like 90.
Wow.
What's that now, Steve?
You're the league's player of the week.
I don't
pretty
know.
good,
We'll have to wait for the banquet. I don't know.
The banquet.
Yes.
Do we get invited to the banquet?
Oh, jeez. Well,
To watch you get it?
right now, if the season were to end today, we would be, the Redmond Giants, Terry,
Yes.
would be in a playoff spot.
All right. Woo.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. And, we'll see if that lasts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a pretty competitive little league there?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And what's the big win? I mean, what the end all, the big championship?
Oh,
You
what's
guys
this now?
Travel somewhere for the big championship?
Yes, Tahiti.
Really? Dang.
Tahitian All-Stars are awesome.
Sure.
So this is like a big boys league, right? It's not like a co-ed stupid thing, right?
Boys league.
Co-ed baseball? This is not softball with
Right,
guts
right. No,
and a keg nearby.
I'm trying to tell you, it's a big deal. That's pretty cool.
This is the round hard ball.
Oh, the round hard ball.
Yes, with real umpires and AstroTurf.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay?
Gotcha.
That's big time.
All right. There you go.
All right.
Now, how was your weekend?
Yeah, it was the same old that I always
All right, now,
do.
I know you received the forwarded email that I sent you, and I hope it's not the beginning of a trend, but I'm not ready to get into all this now.
so
But you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, because you emailed me back.
I did.
It's very rare that me and Terry email each other back and forth,
I
but on this
know.
occasion, I guess there was a need for it. Darius's little hoochies are starting to email me.
Oh, boy.
Trying to help them out. Because they can't get anywhere with Terry Free. And I will...
That's why they don't go to me.
Right. They know that she's got the key, and he won't be let out unless I do something about it. And they're pointing out to me how fine he is. Wow. But I don't want to get into this now. Let's get into it later, Terry. But if this is going to begin a trend where I start getting emails from Darius's little squeezes, Terry. But I don't want to get into it now.
Okay.
It's too early.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
Way too early.
Man, this is a damn shame.
What's a damn shame?
Well, have you ever heard of how old is your son now? He's about to be 15.
14. He's almost 15.
All right. You ever hear of a 15-year-old boy? They have to email some other grown-up to get the parents on the stick so they can actually maybe make something happen with that guy. These girls want him so bad. No. Lord. Well, they emailed the right person. I'll tell you that right now.
What are you going to do? Kidnap him? Come on, let's go get some.
Terry, I live for helping out the 14-year-old girls.
Well, that's good.
All right.
That's good.
I mean, don't take that the wrong way.
Right.
We're going to start wearing free Darius t-shirts.
I'll just... Right? Oh, I'm going to put it right over my Vote for Pedro t-shirt, yes.
Oh, gosh.
Now, what else is going on in the world before I get too involved in that story? I don't want to get too involved in this right now, Terry.
Okay.
Save those. It was just one. It wasn't
yes,
like a big...
it was
one email from one girl. But I'll get into it later. I don't get into it now.
Yeah. I just think it's just too
All right, well,
funny.
we'll get into it later.
Fine, but I mean, really,
What do you have
to
there?
no avail.
Okay.
Why are they emailing you?
Oh, jeez. Well,
really?
Terry, they know.
What are you going to do?
Oh, well, we'll see what happens before the end of the program.
Wheels are in motion.
Yes, they emailed the right person, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
If they want me to get involved. See, now I'm involved, Terry.
Yeah, you are. Whoa, both feet in.
Yes.
Uncle T-Man is here to save the day.
There you go.
Da-da-da.
It was a good move by this horny 14-year-old.
Jeez.
Oh, my God.
Horny 14-year-olds. Oh, yes.
He'll help
Figure it out for you.
Yeah, in a minute.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't know your son was making it happen that way, Terry.
Well, you know, I don't know when she may have seen him.
Oh, jeez.
Is the thing.
He's a good-looking guy?
Well, I think he is. Sure, of course.
You caught a glimpse of him when you shoved his porridge under his door over the
Yeah,
weekend?
every once in a while, chicks say, "Oh, have you changed?" Yeah, you are becoming a good-looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. He's a very handsome gentleman.
Wow. Or is it just one of those cases that there's a girl out there for everybody? I mean, I haven't seen Darius in a while, so I don't know the answer to this.
No, I don't.
He's a fine...
I think he's turning out to be a good-looking guy.
Wow, because that's what the emailer was saying, Terry.
That he's fine.
Well, exactly.
When did she see this fine Darius?
Wow. All right, Terry, I'll save it for later. All right?
Perhaps she goes to school with girls.
Well, if that's the case, then, you know,
Terry,
I'm sure that he probably already knew that this girl thought he was fine.
Terry
and
tried-
didn't need to email the T-Man.
Terry tried very hard to get him into okay, so there wouldn't be any girls able to
that's
see him in
right.
the hallways of the school, but to no avail.
Oh, wow, no say.
Actually, yeah.
What happened there?
The application cutoff date was, I missed that.
Ah, you little procrastinator.
Yeah,
whatever.
I was.
She read the tuition.
I'm sure that's...
Yeah. I have
after
to
you-
save my
You have to pay for this? It's
And
not.
you passed out by the time you came to. The expiration date was
Right.
passed, I see.
How'd you know? I went, what?
All right. You went what now?
What?
Okay.
She's doing appearances at O'Day every weekend for the next.
I'll send you to this cheaper school and I'll just fight off the girls. No girl gets to touch my man. Anyhow, what else is going on in the world?
Hey, I have an update for you about Russell Crowe. Supposedly, he may have paid $11 million to that hotel clerk that he threw the phone to.
Throw the phone at.
Yeah.
He didn't throw it to, he threw it at.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Not to, you're right.
That's a pretty good deal for a hotel clerk.
Yes.
I'll be the first to tell you.
That's what the British tabloids are reporting this morning.
$11 million is the going rate on
Yes.
getting a phone thrown at your head.
Yep.
No real damage. It hurt for a couple of seconds. I'm sure there might have been a mark. Went away in a few days. How many people would line up to have Russell Crowe throw a phone at them for $11 million? Terry, there'd be 900 million people online.
I know they are.
It'd be the biggest
They would.
soup kitchen line in the history of the world.
Right. It'd be like, right here. Russell, right here.
It's like, Russell, throw it wherever you want. I want my 11 million, and whatever damage happens, the line would be around the globe.
Yeah.
$11 million. Around the corner, around the globe. For people waiting their turn for Russell Crowe fighting around the world to throw a phone at their head in anger.
So Nestor Estrada is could be $11 million richer.
Oh, Nestor deserves it, Terry.
Yes, he
He's
does.
just doing his job.
Yes, he was.
Didn't need a phone in the side of his head. But 11 million is a nice bit of change for that little situation.
I'm going to wait till the line dies down a little bit.
I guess the belief was perhaps Nestor Estrada could have pressed charges against Russell Crowe if this cash settlement wasn't arranged.
And if
It's a
Russell
good little bit of leverage, isn't it?
right, and if Russell Crowe had been convicted of a crime with it, then he would be forced to leave the United States. So there went his movie career and.
It's almost worth 11 million.
Glad that's out of the way, Terry.
Yeah, they said they had the whole thing on tape. So we can go to court with this, or
Yeah,
you can
or-
write a check.
How'd they come up with 11 million? 10? No, Russell, no. It's not good enough. You're going to have to squeeze out a little bit more. 11? I know. Okay, I won't make you twist in the wind anymore, Russell. You just write that old check there.
Right.
$11 million. Man. He ain't a hotel clerk no more.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's kicking it right about now.
Yes.
Hey, Bahama's looking good.
Mm-hmm. Getting in his yacht. How'd you make your money? Oh, well, check out the mark. Terrific.
Yeah,
It's a great country.
it is.
Yes.
I don't think Russell's thinking that right now.
The T-Man.
morning. A Tale of Revenge kicked the Duke boys out of the top spot at the box office.
Oh.
The John Singleton movie Four Brothers debuted at #1 this weekend, earning just under $21 million.
What are they trying to do? Make me cry twice as much by putting out a movie called Four Brothers? Is that what's happening here, Terry?
I think this is the one is a little bit more violent, though, and doesn't deal with tigers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm all right.
There you go.
A little paranoid.
The John Singleton movie Four Brothers debuted at #1 this weekend, earning just under $21 million.
Yeah.
The supernatural thriller Skeleton Key checked in at #2, and the new Kate Hudson movie earned $16 million in its first week.
Oh, geez.
The Dukes of Hazzard skidded to #3, and it brought in another $13 million.
Well, what about Use Gigolo, Joe Bigelow? European Figolo. What happened to that movie? It finished, what, 27th?
Let me see.
Do you have a list there?
I do. I'm looking for it.
Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, Terry?
Number 5.
Wow. Not
9.4 million.
not a great opening weekend.
No.
No.
I would say not.
It's okay.
Hey, but March of the Penguins is still going on.
They're still marching.
They are.
Do the Penguins all die at the end?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I think that's the word.
Steven saw it,
Really?
right?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
No, I was waiting for
that's
the special on popcorn in the stadium.
It's Tuesday.
First online.
Free
yeah.
popcorn days tomorrow, so I may go tomorrow.
I'm looking down to notice if John may or may not be on the hotline this morning, and the reason why.
Yeah.
Because Kendall filled me in on an interesting little tidbit that happened over the weekend. Apparently there was a 16 and over club, Terry. Yes, there are 16 and over clubs out there.
Wow.
16 and over.
That Kendall was working at over the weekend. And who pops in, Terry?
Oh, please, no.
Yan. Are you being serious that he was at a 16 and over club?
I swear it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Who were you there working with?
I was with Yoli and Tiffany Warner and Vinnie the Pooh.
You told me Tiffany, the nighttime diva. She's not a player anymore.
No,
She's a
she's not.
diva.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
she is.
She reinvented herself.
Wow.
You get new business cards?
Not a player anymore. A nighttime diva. Check the nameplate. And, repaint the parking spot. Everything.
She's not a player. She just crushes a lot.
She was apparently being hit on by Yan in a very aggressive fashion, Terry.
You've got to be joking.
No, not from the reports I'm hearing, Terry.
Come on.
Not joking at all.
16 and over club.
16 and over club, there's no alcohol anywhere in the facility, is that right?
No, we were doing a dance contest, and I look over my shoulder. I felt eyes on me, and it was John.
When John's in the room, you feel those eyes on you, Terry. Those whacked out eyes just circling around.
He actually drove down there?
Well, no, his mother dropped him off and waited for him.
His mother was in the parking lot waiting for him?
After like 2 hours, we were all outside getting ready to leave, and he was like, God, I gotta go. And I was like, what? What do you have an appointment for? Like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
He was like,
you didn't want to leave so quick, huh?
No, I was just like wondering. And he was like, oh, my mom's waiting for me in the car. I gotta get going.
His mom was waiting for 2 hours?
Yeah. And I was like, well, bring her in. Let's meet her. And he was like, oh, she's in her work uniform. She's probably not going to want to come in.
Yes.
I got to go.
Oh, my God. As his mother, are you, really, sitting there looking at him going, this is what I get?
Yes, her wearing a uniform, Terry. She's big time first baseman. It would have been very embarrassing in the club.
Oh, my gosh. That poor woman.
No wonder he's not calling this morning, Terry. The man is sound asleep, obviously just wrecked of exhaustion after the festivities of being at the 16 and over club.
Yeah. Wow.
Did you ask him what the hell he was doing at a 16 and over club?
Well, Vinny did.
Vinny the Pooh was there, the Pooey spoke?
Go home, John. What are you doing? You're 42.
Oh, geez. He was very direct with the guy?
Yeah.
Yes,
over the mic to the entire club.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And when John heard Vinny the Pooh telling him to go home in very explicit terms, what was John's reaction?
Yeah!
Oh, he went crazy, yeah, of course.
Pretty standard reaction.
Yeah, it's the only reaction he could possibly offer. So he started screaming and getting all excited.
Oh, yeah, dancing.
Oh, my God.
Oh, those 16-year-old girls said, who's that guy in the velvet?
Yeah, right. Boy, that sweatsuit looks like he's been on him for a long time.
That's terrific.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, Terry, I'm glad everyone had a fulfilling weekend.
Yeah, no kidding.
What was the name of the 16 and over club?
The Spectrum.
The Spectrum?
Yeah, well, just Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Yeah.
Not the Spectrum. That's in
Just-
Philadelphia where the Sixers play.
Yeah.
This is Spectrum.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Hopping every weekend and
Ah, it was
good
fun.
times had by all.
That's terrific.
Jeez.
You got a big crew there for a 16 and over club.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We had a $250 dance contest.
Whoa,
A lot of people there. It was really
in a
fun.
16-year-old pocket.
So what is John going to do with the 250 now?
No, he got there too late. He was really upset. He wanted to do the dance contest, but he came in the middle, so he wasn't able to join in.
Should I open the phones? John's not calling the hotline, but should I open the phone and see if anyone was at the club?
Sure.
Any 16 and unders were at the club that want to give us a report of their own?
Sure.
Oh, wait, is that the hotline's ringing now? Pasty Dave, I look over at him behind the glass. He's in complete darkness, Jerry. What's the problem in there, Pasty? Why are you in complete darkness? Fine, he can light the lighter, but we still...
I got no light at all.
The lights are out.
The lights are out above me.
I see.
Bulbs are out.
Yes, well, luckily you're Pasty Dave because I can see you perfectly. Your silhouette is, yes, no problem with the pasty white skin there.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Now, who's on that hotline that just called in?
John just rang in.
Ah!
Ooh.
Yes, he doesn't let us down, Terry. And the 16-year-old girls, I'm sure they're very, very impressed with John, the 42-year-old man making an appearance at the club.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I got to get with him. He's a hot commodity.
While his mom waits in the car for 2 hours strong. Not the typical mother-son relationship.
You think?
Paw Patrol is there to keep these predators out.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
And John, you were...
You can kiss my ass, Scott. You know what, you little son of a bitch? Shut the hell up. And you know what, Kendall? Let me tell you, who was the one that gave me a big sloppy kiss before you left?
Oh, Kendall.
Kiss you, John.
Did you... Wait, no. Don't forget about John. Look at us directly in the eyes. Did you put your lips on John at any point during this night, even in a random, wild, stupid, silly, drunken, whatever
Wild,
moment?
stupid, random, silly, drunken, stupid moment.
Any kind of moment like that. Was there any moment whatsoever that you put your lips on John at even by... Did it happen maybe even by accident?
That's a ridiculous question. There was no touching of the lips anywhere.
Okay, what were you doing before I went upstairs to see Vinnie upstairs?
What?
Yeah, why were you in the DJ
you
booth
went upstairs
anyway?
to see Vinnie? You said to me, Kendall, you said, well, you know, I'm leaving Thursday to go back to Arizona, and
I can't leave without one of these, John.
Unless you come down to the station, you gave Jeff a hug, and then you gave me a hug, and I gave you a big old sloppy kiss. That's a lie.
Did you give John a hug? Yes or no?
I gave John a hug.
Get her out
of the studio.
Yeah, that's gross.
Oh, manhandled by
And what the hell is on a 16-year-old in club? I'll tell you one thing why I was there.
Yeah.
I was there to see Vinnie the Pooh and my
They were very excited to see you, I'm sure.
sexy diva Tiffany Wong's just flower up in her head. I was hoping there was a ball in my balls.
John.
Yes, T-Man.
I think the days of you showing up to 16 and over clubs should be...
I didn't know it was a 16 years
No one ever
age
does.
nothing club until I got there
Right.
and was told by the people.
Save it for the judge.
Jeff wouldn't let me in. Jeff wouldn't let me in.
Right.
None of the Paw Patrollers. And they go, well, go talk to the window and see if you can get in. And this fine chick with a little blouse on.
Okay, so I love the chicks with blouses on,
I'm
too.
going inside.
Yes. Now, he bullied his way into the DJ booth. Is that what I'm hearing here?
Oh, yeah, well, he kept asking me if he could go up into the DJ booth, and I said, no, John.
And
Like,
guess what? And what did I
You didn't
tell
say
you?
no, you took
When
us
I-
in hugging
you said, I'll find my way up there.
I can get up there anytime I
That's
want.
terrific.
And all of a sudden, I go up there, and he's
I've been
standing
to
there
the
smiling.
old Dakotas, quote unquote.
Now, John,
spectrum.
when they stopped the proceedings of the evening and made the big announcement to everyone in the club that you must leave immediately, that didn't kind of influence you
that
to...
was Vinnie's little crazy ass. He made a comment about that I'm like 42 years of age.
Right. And what are you really in your mind?
41.
You guys are clowning, man.
Well, tell us. How old are you, John?
The listeners are going to believe whatever age you tell them.
Why don't you tell them what you are?
They're going to believe anything you say.
Well, what
That's
are you,
fine.
John? How old are
I'm
you?
not 42.
How old?
I'm not 41.
How old are you, John?
How old am I?
That's the question.
29.
Right!
We all are. Which makes it
Hey,
okay to go to a
I'm
16-year-old
but
club.
you know what?
21.
Y'all can kiss my effing ass.
Okay.
Whoa.
And I tell you what, if Tiffany Warner's out there this morning,
He is. She's out there somewhere.
and Vinnie the Pooh, is Vinnie in the studio, by the way?
Well, they're both out there, unless they're in the trunk of your car. I don't know.
Go figure.
Right. Vinnie the
Sort
Pooh.
mailboxes.
Vinnie the Pooh comes in at 7.
Oh, he comes in
Yes,
at
and I'm
7?
sure he's going to have some great stories of his own about you being at the 16 and over club.
And I'll have 7 on it. And I tell you what, Kendall, I tell you one more time. Before you go to Arizona on Thursday, you better stop by my apartment.
Oh,
baby.
days, that sounds like quite the offer.
And pick up the stuff you left there.
Yeah. Hugging all on him
Just
and
you
stuff.
and him on the one mattress.
Wow.
On the floor.
Mom
the
waiting
floor.
outside.
Sounds hot.
Now,
Mom gave us a ride there.
there is a guy who claims he was at the club who was John John's boyfriend for the evening at the 16 and over club.
Gay.
I don't know if this is a true call. It could be the bullcrap call of the day, getting it out of the way early, Terry. But John, there's a man on the line.
She knows how to kiss.
There's a man on the line claiming that he was your boyfriend for the evening. Should we take that call? Okay, let's talk to him.
Hello. T-Man Show, what's up?
Yeah, I saw you at the club.
Who's this?
You know who this is.
Oh, jeez.
Well, if I knew who you are, I would be pretty more excited than I am right now.
Dated
Pretty
you
more.
for a year and a half.
What are you wearing?
What am I wearing?
Yeah.
You know who this is? This Terrell.
What's your name?
Terrell.
Terrell.
Yeah, I saw you kissing.
Why is my control board not hitting the black button in time?
He's trying to dump the guy.
He's trying to dump him, I
You got a
think.
problem with Terrell there, John?
I know who Terrell is, and Terrell. Oh my God! Well, since he, hey Terrell, why do you have the balls to call in, dog?
Why was you at the club kissing a Kendall? I thought
John asked that question.
Oh whoa, dude! What'd you say?
I thought you was gay while you was kissing a Kendall.
Why was I kissing on Kendall?
Yeah.
Well, because Kendall's really hot. It beats out the other one that lost her intern job since the end of the other week. Who are? T-Man dumped the call, man. I really don't know who this cat is.
It sounds like John's actually afraid of this caller.
Yes,
Yeah, it does. It
that is
sounds like John has a
exactly it.
past with this caller that he'd rather forget.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Terrell, would you like to explain any kind of relationship?
Terrell, remind me, who are you?
Right.
Yeah,
Please do.
Go ahead, Terrell.
You know where I'm from. I'm from Michigan. I came down there to see you, and I lived with you for a year and a half.
Wow.
Is it Kevin?
We never knew about this.
Yeah, I wonder if it is Kevin. Changing his voice.
Terrell, when did you live with John?
Yeah, a year ago.
A year ago? We never knew that there was a Terrell living with John.
He must not told you then.
And what happened while you were living with John?
I broke up with him.
Bull crap caller of the day.
So I imagine all kinds of gay, nasty things happened during that time.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Terrell.
No, let him answer the question. Is that right, Terrell?
Man, hold on. Hey, Terrell, if you know anything about me, where did I work before I worked today?
Memphis.
Memphis?
Okay. I think it's a bullcrap caller of the day.
Oh, jeez.
No! Of course you think he is.
Okay, so if you...
Terrell, wait. Put John on hold.
John.
Yeah, put John on hold. Terrell, you better start saying something that gives us a true impression that you know John, and there's something really to be said here. Can you give us something? Because this Memphis line, it's not really flying so far. We don't know if John ever... Believe me, he calls us every day. I don't think he's ever been in Memphis.
He ain't been in Memphis. He was on the radio, though.
He was what?
He worked at Verizon Wireless.
Mm-hmm. And you spent time in his apartment?
Yeah.
That was by choice there, Terrell?
Yeah.
Why would you choose to spend that kind of time in John's apartment for, as you say, a year? Why would you do that? I mean, why? Terrell, please give me some explanation.
I mean, shit, I liked him.
You liked John for a while.
Yeah.
What part of him did you like, Terrell? Right. Sorry if I'm sounding really confused. What aspect, what personality trait, what body part?
The sex was just good.
What? Oh, Lord, man. Can you believe this, Terry?
Wow. Oh, dump that T-Man. Come on.
Well, John doesn't like to acknowledge his gay side,
No,
Terry.
he doesn't.
Big
You're right.
gay
He's got
side.
a big gay side that
big
he
one.
doesn't like to bring up on the air. He likes to bring up his heterosexual side.
Right.
If that's truly what he has.
And that's why we
Man.
never heard about Terrell during the time Terrell was staying with John.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are you now, Terrell?
I'm back in Michigan.
You're back in Michigan.
Yeah.
Because John left you heartbroken and sent you on your way?
Nah, he ain't leave me heartbroken. I just left him.
You just left him.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose to leave?
Because we were just out
here. Don't swear if you can help it, okay? But I understand the emotion of the breakup. The relationship has got to bring up all kinds of bad feelings.
Too many cockroach bites. He couldn't take them.
It's a sad gay love story.
This is like the saddest gay love story ever.
Oh, John.
And they're all... What's that now?
John had the right person and just chased him away.
So what? You leave a note? You just packed up and left before he even knew that you were leaving? What happened there, Terrell?
He was there when I left.
Well, what made you call this morning? How'd you know he was on? I mean, what made you decide to chime in today? You're in Michigan, you said.
I knew he was working the station today. So
you knew he was working the station today? He doesn't work at the station, Terrell.
It's probably what he told him for a year. Really, I'm a big radio guy.
Did he have you stay completely quiet every time he was on the air during the year that you lived with him? Because we never heard a word out of you, Terrell.
No.
What would you do when he was like calling us all that time?
I don't know. I mean, shit.
Did you work or was he...
You said what?
Did you work or did he just, like, take care of you?
Take care of him.
Oh, my God.
I was working. Yeah, I was working.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't your sugar daddy.
No.
Do you miss those times there, Terrell, or you glad they're over?
I'm glad they're over.
All right, dude.
Did John's mom take you to the airport when you left?
What'd you say?
All right, dude. Take care. Here's Terrell. Gayest man in Michigan, Terry.
Yeah.
Could be
That's a gay man.
So is John.
Yes. Whether he wants to acknowledge it or not. The T-Man.
Did Mariah Carey pray she'd be kidnapped? Believe it or not, yes.
Oh.
Carey tells Allure magazine she was so unhappy during her marriage to record exec Tommy Mottola, she used to fantasize about being abducted.
Me too.
She even kept a purse with her at all times.
I used to fantasize about Mariah Carey being abducted. I still do, Terry. I'm sure it would have been a lot better for her as opposed to marrying Tommy Mottola and getting involved with him sexually if she was waiting tables from that point to now.
Right.
That would have been a lot better.
Oh, sure.
She was miserable in that marriage. You know that marriage that got a career going, Terry?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Made her miserable.
She used to fantasize about being abducted. She even kept a purse with her at all times, just in case.
Who doesn't?
The two split up in 1998.
She's got the comeback album of the year.
Ooh, go Mariah.
Oh, yes. Terrific.
Not a big Mariah Carey fan, huh?
I can't deny, Terry, that I like some of the songs. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
Videos are stupid. Songs work.
Right.
What else is there to say?
You don't like to shake it off?
I see her on MTV Cribs and can tell you very quickly in the first 30 seconds of watching that I'm not a big fan of hers.
Okay.
She's a little pretentious, a little stuck up, Terry, a little out there, and I don't appreciate that. So, that's that.
But that is kind of sad to want. I mean, if your marriage is that bad, to wish that you were kidnapped, to sit there and fantasize about that.
It's a new one. Any moment, my knight in shining armor is going to come and ask for ransom after they throw me in the trunk of their car.
Right, they knock me out.
Makes perfect sense. I think it's a normal fantasy.
Jeez.
Any psychologist would attest to that, Terry. Women, as we speak right now, thousands of them, just dreaming of the day they get kidnapped.
Right.
Bound, gagged, face down, a steak pit. It's terrific. What else is going on in the world, Terry?
Well, Mike Tyson is back in the news. Apparently, Italian authorities are wanting to question him because he allegedly beat up an Italian woman who refused to have sex with him. This 33-year-old woman told police.
33-year-old Italian woman.
Yes.
He beat her up.
Well, supposedly, allegedly.
Did he pull out her mustache hair with his bare hands?
I don't know all the details.
Doesn't say?
No, it doesn't give all the details. She just basically told the police that they were at a club. She was with a bunch of friends.
Yes.
And Mike Tyson was all up on her. And
he was what now, Terry?
He was all up on her. Pretty much accosting her and her two female friends as they were all dancing on the dance floor.
Come on, baby, let's Italian boogie.
Yeah, pretty much. And apparently he and his security guards took them to...
Mike Tyson.
Supposedly he and his security guards took her and her friends to a Jeep against their will and then to a yacht and, was like...
Ma'am, when you're taking a Jeeps and yachts against your will...
Yeah.
Just dramatic.
Well, I guess it was for her because she said that, she wasn't interested, and that's when I guess he decided to pummel her.
Pummeled her.
Yeah. She said he went mad, he punched me, and became more aggressive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She said her friends were yelling at him to stop, but he kept hitting her until his bodyguards grabbed all 3 girls and ordered them to leave the yacht.
So she would like some of the negative $50 million that he has in his bank account there.
Yes, she would.
Right.
I believe.
Take a white tiger if you have any of those left.
Now, the bank seized the white tigers a couple of years ago. Yeah, they're in the vault just as collateral right now.
Okay.
He doesn't have much left, Terry.
No, I know that.
But he still has the big donger that was reported in the court case in 1992. And the Italian women don't appreciate that? Well,
Guess
that's
not.
their problem. They can get that from Eddie Giovanni on the straight, fine. Good luck trying to find one as big as Michael Tyson. That's the way to put the exclamation point on that sentence, Stephen. Do it again for effect. Right! Fine. People don't appreciate Mike Tyson.
Well.
Oh, where's Big Donger?
Yes, Benny.
Well, her name is Florence Bertoli.
Oh.
Okay, like from the long lines of Bertoli's, I guess. I don't know.
All right, well, I'm sure Michael will be fine. Huh?
Oh, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
Keep an eye on it.
Oh. What else is happening in this wacky, weird, wild, wooey world?
Good news for Paula Abdul. Her name has been cleared by Fox's independent counsel that was hired to, investigate the whole Corey Clark thing.
I'm sure they look deep.
Yeah.
Yes.
They did.
Her good name has been restored.
Yes, it
Such
has.
a good name. It's back to the prominence that it was before, Terry.
Yes.
The greatness, when you say Paula Abdul, is back in the first and last name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They found that there's insufficient evidence to prove that she had either a, quote, sexual relationship with Clark or offered him any special assistance.
John, I see no real reason for you to continue hanging on because we have discovered this morning what we knew already, that you're more gay than you ever really want to let on, and that's that.
Simon Cowell, put your fire out. It's Kendall. The bitch looks like nobody with an outfit. You can't even imagine what it looks like.
Oh, geez.
Bitch, your ass got burned by an Easter basket. Get the hell off the line, Kendall. I love you, though.
Okay, well, that's nice to know.
Get the hell off the line. But if you still want me.
Okay. John.
Yes, good morning.
You don't want Kendall. Don't put up a facade.
I tell you, I do want Kendall.
Don't try to masquerade who you are.
No.
You want Tyrell. What was his name? Tyrell?
I'd rather take her underneath my wings before she goes back to Arizona Thursday.
Yes, you would.
Mm-hmm. Your wing is a hunchback, John. That's who you are. That's how you walk.
Must smell like under his wing.
You walk around like Igor with a Sean John velvet outfit on. All right?
See, man, you got burned by a Buick. Shut up.
That's a good one. I don't know how to come back from that one, Terry.
Oh, I know.
That's a singer.
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't want Kendall. He wants Ken.
He wants Ken doll, and he gets very disappointed every time he undresses it. And finds nothing there.
Ken Dalton. I'm saying Ken a doll.
Okay. John,
what do you want?
Well, I want you to go to bed now, and I want you to call it a day.
I'm not going anywhere because
All
you know what?
right,
I got issues right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope
right now he has issues, Terry.
Gay, faggot.
Okay, you know what? No, we're not starting that. Not starting that. That's today's work with John. It has been completed.
Gay.
Even though Vinnie the Pooh found it very entertaining to see John at the 16 and over club, Terry, that he was DJing at. Now, I'm sure Vinnie the Pooh felt a little peculiar.
I'm sure.
Being a 20-year-old. DJing at a 16 and over club, because when you're at a 16 and over club, the oldest person next to Vinnie the Pooh is 17.
Right.
18 maybe.
Maybe.
Right, Vinnie the Pooh?
That's true. It was a little awkward for me.
So it was mostly 16-year-olds. It was mostly 17-year-olds, but not as much as the 16-year-olds. There was a handful of 18-year-olds.
Barely any.
Maybe a trickle of 19-year-olds. One 20-year-old. And a 42-year-old named John.
See you this weekend.
In the middle of the dance floor, too. Just doing his thing in his own little world.
Just completely unaware of how ridiculous he is.
I told him, I was like, John, what are you doing here? You can't be here. Like, over the mic? I'm like, get out.
I mean, do DJs usually in the clubs break in over the mic and tell a patron to leave?
Never.
I'm sure the club owner would be very much against that, but when he saw a 42-year-old man in the middle of his 16 and over club,
right?
Wearing a Sean John outfit that's 7 years old and been worn every day since.
Right, and standing on its
orange
own.
pop stains and cigarette burns on the hole.
He was fully behind your announcement as you stopped the music and told John John to leave the premises.
Yes, I had his full support.
Unbelievable.
Didn't he feel a bit awkward being in there?
He had to. Then he came up in the DJ booth and thought it would be okay with me.
Oh,
and just didn't leave. I was like, what are you doing?
And you couldn't physically remove the guy?
I could. I was working. I was DJing. I couldn't.
And he was sitting there watching, making sure everything was going well for you?
Yeah. Like I was trying to pump the crowd. He'd try to mock me and pump the crowd too. And I just kind of look over at him.
Right.
Like, sit down.
What are you doing?
Just trying to help out, maybe.
Oh, jeez.
Let him spin the tunes, maybe, next time.
God.
That's gonna happen.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Oh my!
And then he tried to introduce us to his mom, and that's when I had to leave.
Yes.
His mom.
Yeah, we've met his mom. She's a very tolerant woman.
Yes, she is.
Mom, estate, whatever.
Yes.
All the same.
His mom apparently waited 2 hours in the car for him, Terry.
Man, yeah.
He's back on the hotline, but he's not coming on. You can tell him that as you sit there in the dark there, Pasty. All right?
Got it, dude.
Do you like sitting in complete darkness? Do you want to make this, do you want the engineers to change out the light bulbs in there, or are you kind of getting used to that?
I kind of like it,
It's
actually.
good luck for you.
It's kind of
Good
nice.
look for
Except
you.
for writing. Except for trying to read anything.
Right.
I kind of like it. It's a little cave.
What are you trained to read normally?
I got a novel in here I'm trying to finish.
Yeah.
Notes on the show. I'm doing a lot of writing in
Makes a lot of notes on the show, Terry.
Yeah,
That's right.
Pasty, sure.
Smoke break in 10 minutes. Right. Always forget that.
Okay, well, you're a
issue.
very solid producer, don't you know? And you do your best work in the dark.
Oh boy.
Well, it didn't come out right, Terry.
Yeah.
The T-Man.
Terry,
Yes.
I'm looking at this spin the rim deal. I'm looking at this global import and domestic car show, Dilly.
Yes.
We're looking at September 17th as a date.
We sure are.
Does that mean I'm going to be giving away a spin the rim deal until that time? You can forget
Sure
it.
does. Oh.
This is like the last day.
You're saying no?
Well, maybe one more week or so. I don't know, but
the
there's
promo
going to
says
come a
7.
point where I get bored and stuff, Terry.
I understand that.
It's time to move on to the next thing already.
September 20th, we'll give away Summer Jam tickets.
Man.
But the promo says 724
And fine.
Whatever.
They can change the promo. They've changed
Right.
many a promo for me.
So just 2, 4, and 8. 3 times a
When the
day.
show first started, they said, listen to all the fabulous guests the T-Man in the morning show will be having. They changed that real quick. And it's funny that I mentioned that because you know we have the no guest policy, Terry. You know that
Yes,
any
we
Hollywood star, anybody really in the world that has any star notoriety that calls in to be on the show, I turn away without even blinking an eye.
Get out of here.
And I'm one of the best eye blinkers in the world. And I turn them away, Terry. But the funny thing is, I got, I was reached by Jamal Crawford, Terry, a local guy who made good in the NBA, is really a big star and getting bigger by the second.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yes, well, he plays for the New York Knicks. And he's got a big rock and jock deal going on this weekend, and he wanted to know if he could come on and promote it. And because we own the same restaurant, Terry, he's one of the owners of Sport, conveniently located across the street from the Space Needle.
Yes.
You're right. Because he's one of the owners, we're both owners in that restaurant, and because I've met him, he's a nice guy, I am suspending my own no-guest policy so he can come in and promote his rock and jock deal tomorrow morning.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's great.
Nice.
Happy to play right field, I hope he knows.
Oh, geez. So, if you have any requests, like Nick tickets, and look at all Kendall back there getting all goosebumpy. Yeah. She is a big basketball fan, amongst other things, don't you know?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be coming in tomorrow morning. At least that's
Nice.
that's what he asked.
Very good.
Maybe when his alarm clock goes off, he doesn't feel like coming in. You can never know. But I said yes. Very rare that I say yes.
Yeah,
Jay.
that is very rare.
But he's a good guy. He's got a big deal coming up this weekend. And that's all I know about it. I don't know where it's going to be taking place, the Rock and Jock Dilly. Is it going to be, they're doing it locally, or are they doing it somewhere?
Yes, they're
University
doing
of Washington.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Doing a Rock and Jock deal at the University of Washington, huh?
I'm 99% sure.
Who do they got on the bill?
I think maybe even Ray Allen may be playing in it.
It's a big get, Terry. How'd they fly him in for that?
Well,
Yes. All right,
So rock and jock means there'll be rock stars there, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know he's close with Jay-Z. Maybe he'll be there.
I thought Jay-Z was going to be there.
Yes.
Wow.
Stephon Marbury?
Stephon Marbury from the New York Knicks. Oh, Kendall just passed out. Yeah, right there. You're a big fan of these guys? Is that correct?
Jay-Z.
She's getting all...
She said I'm not going to be here.
You're not going to be here this weekend?
No, remember her last day is Thursday.
I know her last day on the air is Thursday, but I figured she was going to take like the weekend and pack and maybe leave Monday.
I know I'm leaving as soon as the show is over on Thursday.
Wow,
so wait a
she's
minute.
already packed.
You want to be with us to the last second. So you're going to have everything packed. And
Everything's going to be in the car.
And you're going to come in Thursday, and then you're going to leave as the show ends?
Jump on I-5 and go to Tucson.
Man, you're really getting every bang for your buck you can get out of this program, huh, baby? Put out your buck.
Time for the bang.
Mm-hmm. I thought, man, you said the last day you were going to be a part of the show was Thursday, and then you got to go back to school. I thought you were going to take Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pack things up,
No,
pack
school
up.
starts Monday.
Huh?
School starts Monday.
Really?
Wow.
It's true.
Jeez.
So that's what I said. Take the weekend, pack things up, and drive down and be a couple days late for school. That's normal. You are leaving as the show ends Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Fascinating.
Just hand out the syllabus in the first day. You don't need to be there for that.
Yeah.
I always love the first day. It's my favorite day. What hot girls are they going to be in this class that are not going to let me have sex with them? Let me see.
These girls are going to have to drop this class.
Look at the way she's sucking on her pen. She's going to want it. This is going to be my year. It's going to be my year.
Yeah, but wood shop's mostly guys.
This is my time. So you're leaving, right? Wow, that's going to be a big send-off for you.
Yeah, okay.
We'll have the final moments of you in this area on the program Thursday.
Wow.
Okay.
We'll actually literally shove you off. All right?
Okay.
Yes.
Break a bottle of champagne over her butt. The caress and the voyage.
That's every day. But we, do you have a list of, is there any list of who else is going to be at the big deal on Saturday or whenever it is, Sunday at UW?
You asking me?
I'm asking you.
Oh, yeah. Well, Desmond Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Payton.
Wow.
Oh,
We've heard of these guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Who else?
Well, I'd heard Jay-Z, but he's not
A lot
listed
of
on the
jocks. Not hearing too many rocks.
Yeah, where's the rocks?
Yeah, where are
I
they?
heard Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's not listed in this press release, but
Okay,
I
we'll have,
heard that.
If he, as I said, makes it down here tomorrow, Terry, we'll have the man who's behind the whole dilly, and we'll get the inside scoop.
Sounds great.
Big VIP
Yes.
party at Sport as well.
Wow.
You know there is. It's a great promotional time. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Pretty sure Kenny G will try to get himself in.
Well, he's quite the shortstop.
Oh, yeah. Well, it also said, Lauren Tooze is going to be there, Yanni, all the local people.
All the local musicians. There's
Action
some rock
Jackson.
for you.
Linda Evans behind the plate.
Yeah.
Big shoulders.
We should put Ann Wilson behind the plate.
That's nice.
Try to barrel her over, Pete Rose. Go ahead.
Steven.
Okay, well, as I was saying, Terry, we have tickets to give away, the Global Import and Domestic Car Show.
Good deal.
I know you have a couple of stories that you have cut out this morning. If you want to give me one quick one before I go to the phones.
All right.
And find a winner.
How about this?
That could work.
Okay.
Yes.
27% of women, according to a recent survey, say they want to have sex daily.
Oh, jeez!
That's right.
I'm glad my wife isn't one of them.
Yeah, freaks.
Well, I mean, I like to have sex, as you know, Terry,
Yeah?
but I want to have the wife that wants to have sex only when I do.
Oh.
Not every day, because there's some days, I'll be very honest, I don't want to have sex.
Okay.
First thing from my mind.
Jeez.
At least with you.
Oh,
jeez.
hey.
It's 4th and 1. Leave me alone.
Jesus. 27% of women want to have sex daily.
Yes.
Well, just not with their husbands, though.
It doesn't get that,
Just not with their boyfriends, Terry. They want to have sex daily, but with a new guy all the time.
Anyway, this survey was done by Yahoo Personal.
Oh, I bet it was.
Yeah.
Yahoo. Say 27% of the women out there.
I actually have a pretty interesting quote by the Yahoo Personal spokeswoman, Deborah Uri. She says, quote, "Women are enjoying more freedom in their quest for sexual gratification than ever before."
Because back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, even the 80s, Terry, 27% of the female population would not have had the confidence to come out and say, yes, I want sex all the time, every day, bring a big dick to me every single sunrise.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, she also goes
Maybe not
on
those words.
Yeah, not quite that.
Well, that's more or less what they're saying, Terry.
All right, well.
I'm just paraphrasing. I'm really getting inside their minds. They're saying it a little more dainty and delicately.
Okay.
Perhaps. Not so much more, but still.
Well, let me finish your quote then, and you can maybe, paraphrase some more.
Mm-hmm.
They rival male desire. There's a rising sexual confidence.
That means stick it right in my eye right now. I need it good.
There's a rising sexual confidence among women of all ages.
Rising sexual confidence of women of all ages.
All ages, yeah.
Step right up. Wow. It's funny you mentioned that, Terry, because we were just talking during the break. I was getting even more of the scoop of what happened while Vinnie the Pooh was mixing this weekend at the 16 and over club. I'm sure just wowing the 16-year-olds with his unbelievable talents for mixing. They have never heard someone like him before, and because they've never been out before.
I know.
Yes, their first time. And he was telling me, what were the words you used? There's more sexual.
There's a rising sexual confidence among women of all
ages.
Yes.
I'll keep that thought in mind.
Okay.
Because Vinnie the Pooh was telling me that he was able to, because he's the big DJ, get his 15-year-old brother in the club.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The owner of the place looked the other way. Maybe illegal. Maybe I'm getting in trouble. I don't care. Anyhow, Vinnie the Pooh, he's part of the entourage. It can work that way. Yeah. Anyhow, Kendall, who's also working in her little hot patrol way, which really was unnecessary, but she wants to hang out with the youngsters. Yeah, so she's working at the club, and she gets her 15-year-old cousin in as well.
Whoa.
Oh.
So we have Vinnie's 15-year-old brother, we have Kendall's 15-year-old cousin, and before too long, Vinnie the Pooh and Kendall both get simultaneous taps on the shoulder. And they better watch what their brother and their cousin are up to, because they were pressed up against the wall going after it, Terry.
Yikes.
Whoa. Going after it.
Man. They were making out?
Absolutely.
Wow.
That bottle of water can make you hot.
I guess so.
Those Arnold, what do they call those? Arnold Palmers? What are those? Lemonade and everyone's
iced tea.
drinking.
Arnold Palmer, yeah.
Wow.
That has quite the kick.
Yeah, I bet it does. Whoa.
Too many Shirley Temples for your brother there? Is that the deal? What happened? You need to tell me that I'm overstating this, understating this? What's the deal?
You're actually right on.
Right on, yes.
I don't know. He just...
It's fascinating to me, Terry.
Seen her and just went crazy.
Not that 15-year-olds don't go after, but in the club like this, Terry.
Yeah,
right there on the dance
in front
floor.
of your brother?
Right there on the dance floor. Knowing your older brother, your older cousin, the one who claims that all she is giving out there to the male population is sweet kisses.
Right.
Well, the cousin obviously is a little more fun at the family picnic, Terry. Because she is going after it with Vinnie the Pooh's brother.
Wow.
So if Vinnie the Pooh's the Poohiest Pooh, what does that make you? I don't care. Just do me.
I guess afterwards, my brother was trying to get her to come back to my house.
Oh, jeez.
Now, did he get the impression that she was going to be willing if you were to give the consent or make it?
Honestly, I had no problem with it. My brother was trying to.
But was Kendall's cousin ready to come back to?
I think Kendall's cousin was ready to come back.
Wow.
But Kendall said the no.
Good job,
Good for Kendall.
That's
right.
Way to go,
It's all about jealousy. It's not about protectiveness, Terry.
Oh, but that's good. I'm glad she put the kibosh on it.
Classic block.
That's what my
by
brother
the
said.
jealous onlooker. That's what your brother said. He said the exact. Well, your brother is very intuitive, very dead on. That's exactly. It wasn't her protecting her cousin. It was her saying, if I'm not getting asked tonight, you're not getting asked.
Look at your brother being able to close the deal.
And then, he actually, I think, invited her to a baseball game yesterday, and I think he blocked on him again. That's what he said, that you wouldn't let her go out.
So they had just met for the first time at that club that night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing here. They didn't know each other before last night.
Not at all.
Or that night, whatever night it was. Was Saturday, Friday?
Night.
Saturday night,
And
16 and over club. I don't remember any 16 and over clubs when I was 16,
Oh,
Terry.
you think? No.
That was called my friend's basement.
You know?
And if there was, I didn't have the clothes for it anyway. But anyhow.
But, I mean, they just met and they're making out on the dance floor, and then, oh my gosh.
And then
okay, well, they weren't
they're
making
both
out.
trying to convince their older cousin and their older brother to let them go back home together.
Yikes.
That is scary.
You better be careful with that brother of yours, man.
Yes.
Because
I know, it's getting crazy.
I know. I listen. I hear that there are a lot of women out there, a lot of young girls that want this dude, and if he doesn't be careful, You're going to be responsible for his offspring. Yeah. You're going to be responsible because you're like responsible for your brother.
Definitely.
You better be having some serious talks with him. I can't believe this is the dude like 2 years ago when he was 13. The first time I met him, he came strolling into the studio. Are you the T-Man? And now you see him, he's like walking around.
He's the man now.
He is the man.
Hitting on sales ladies here in the office.
Now he says he's the T-Man. That's how he gets laid.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you worried about that? Or no?
I think he needs to calm down, like, as far as some things, because he does try to take things to an extreme. Like, as far as, like, the inviting to the girl, like, I didn't care, but, I mean, just to take it there, I was like, what are you doing? Because he tried to get her.
But you don't care. That's why he does it.
So he tried to get her and her 2 friends back to the house.
So when you were asked by him if you could help him make it happen where he could get Kendall's cousin and the other 2 girls back to your house, were you assisting him? Were you discouraging him? Were you saying absolutely no? Or what was your reaction?
I wasn't saying absolutely no. I was looking at him, I was like, he's like, for real, can they come back to the house? Can they come back to the house? I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, come on, please. I was like, I don't care. I mean, then...
Okay, I'll buy you a beer on the way home.
And that's part of the problem, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you're creating the problem.
I'm creating the house, so...
By saying it's okay to do that. By saying, oh, okay, well, I don't care. Come on back.
It's not like I'll lock you in my basement where there's nothing but a bed.
There's a middle area to go.
Terry Free had worked for her for years. Anyhow, Kendall, you're saying they weren't making out. I'm hearing full reports that they were going after it.
They weren't, like...
Were they tonguing?
Right.
Were they tonguing?
Well, I don't know about that.
She wasn't, like, right there.
But they weren't, like, grinding on the dance
Were they
floor.
tonguing?
I don't know.
What does your gut tell you from what you saw? You know they were tonguing, and you know your cousin has a violent tongue. Like a whippersnapper. Right or wrong?
I don't know. She surprised me. She was dancing with everyone at the club.
So it wasn't just Vinnie the Pooh's brother?
I think she said she gave 3 guys her number.
Oh, my gosh. Kendall,
they were having crazy times, her and her 2 friends. But I tried to stage the middle ground. We went to Sherry's for dessert after the club.
Yes.
But like we went there and got, they got milkshakes, but I took all her and all her friends.
Did they bring them back to the yard?
She was trying to bring him back to the yard, to Vinny's yard. Okay. Kendall said no.
I was shocked. I was playing mommy all night.
But that's good. I really have to commend you on that. I think that's good.
Right now they're at home going, okay, mommy leaves for Arizona on Thursday. Oh, yeah. That means Vinnie the Pooh's brother comes over on Friday.
Maybe that bitch will mind her business once in a while.
They were trying to make buddy-buddy with the security guards, so after I leave, they'll be able to get in again.
Tell you, the security guards must be pretty tough at the 16 and over club.
Right.
Girls, fast.
Was the place packed with 16 and overs?
Oh, it was packed. It was a lot of fun.
Was there a line?
Kids. Yeah, there was a line outside. We got there like a half hour before.
Did John have to wait on the line to get in?
Yeah.
He waited in line.
Technically, can't they just realize that John has absolutely no business being in that club on a 16 and over night and not let him in?
I'm sure they could.
Or they have to let anyone in over 16?
Well, I paid $10. I don't think they want to deny that.
He paid $10 to hang out with the 16 and overs.
Come on.
What a dork.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, John made an appearance at this club where he was 25 years older than the average person. It was a hell of a night, obviously, and John's presence didn't distract Vinnie the Pooh, the Poohiest Pooh's younger brother, from making it happen the first time he saw Kendall's little cousin. Your little cousin hot?
Yeah, she's really hot.
What's she look like? What's she wearing?
She's probably 5'5".
That is.
She's wearing a little pink tank top with her big breastises.
Oh, she's got, really? 15 years old? Got big breasts?
She's got like D's.
You got a picture?
Oh, yeah, easy.
I'm just playing, do you?
She's coming down here today.
What?
She's coming down here
today?
Yeah.
Well, I got the strobe light already up. It's Dance Party USA. I can buy a beer, too.
I'm like, Vinnie the Pooh, come on, can we take her back to your place? Come on. Come on, Vinnie, what are you doing?
Well, I think Vinny's brother is probably coming down, too, huh? That is unbelievable.
All right, Terry, as I said, it is time.
Wow.
But Darius is 2 years away from going to the club.
Yeah, but that's...
well, he has to see the light of day first. He's got to find a way to pick that lock, no matter what age he is.
Yeah.
It's a weird day like that. I just told you, I began this show by telling you I got girls emailing me, or at least one over the weekend. It was the first one ever, but I know it's going to open the floodgates. The first girl who emailed me trying to ask me for help to have her be able to hook up with Darius because his mother is standing in the way of Darius and all the girls at their school.
Yep.
All the girls.
I'm blocking big time.
I should have brought in the email, Terry, but I forwarded it to you.
You did.
I said, you better put an extra padlock on your son because the girls are finding ways around you, Terry.
Yeah. Well,
this girl writes, Dear Mr. T-Man, I know he's not your son, but he's fine. Can you help me be able to talk to Darius? Can you talk to that bitch of a mom he has?
Come on now.
Terry free? And of course, they spelled Terry wrong.
Of course, everybody.
They didn't spell it the normal way, T-A-R-I. All right, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And then when we come back...
Oh, we have to give away.
I'm going to give away the tickets.
Okay.
I got to take a break, Terry. I'm going to fall to
All right.
Keep calling if you want to spin that damn rim. Kendall's cousin and a sash nearby. They're big. She really got big ones at that age? Yeah, my sister had big ones at that age.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But she had surgery, right?
Well, she had surgery at like 18, 19 to reduce the Terry. Yeah, I don't know why she did that, but I guess it was
because
killing her back or something.
You got a picture?
Yeah, every guy in high school let me know that my sister had double D's at
Really?
age 14.
That must be nice. Go to school. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
I had a good high school time, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Should have made you popular.
The T-Man.
Try this again. I tend to get a little sidetracked, Terry.
Yeah.
I got a little sidetracked last time I tried to give away passes to the global import and domestic car show.
Yeah, very sidetracked.
Yes. Started talking about Kendall's cousin. Apparently, there are reports that she put her hands down Vinnie the Pooh's brother's pants.
Oh, wow, man. Dirty cousin.
Fully disagree with that statement, though.
There's no way that could have happened.
Right.
Not with my watchful eye.
Yes.
It only takes a second.
Oh.
Terry knows. Oh, yeah. Terry put her watchful eye up against yours any day. And she'd watchful eye you under the table.
Terry had her hand down the guy's pants in the blink of an eye.
Terry's one of the all-time great hands down the pantsers.
The bully the kid of hands down the pants.
Yes! The Rock!
I am too.
Wow.
Incredible, Terry. And now you're the gatekeeper of the hands down the pants type situation.
I am.
Yes.
And I'm happy to see so is Kendall.
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about the hands down the pants, Terry, if your son is locked away
I know.
to all the world.
Yep.
Yes, it's great parenting.
It is.
1-866-663. T-Man is the numero to call. You're on the air. Hello. Hello. Anyone on the line?
Hello?
Yes. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyone there?
I am.
You can hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh. Oh. Who am I speaking with?
This is Brenna.
Brenna?
Yes.
Not Brianna, not Brenda.
Or Bryna.
Not Bryna.
Not Brina.
You're Brenna.
Brenna, yes.
Is that short for something, or is that your given name?
Now that's just my proud Irish name.
It's your proud Irish name.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you want to be at a proud Irish woman who want to be at the global import and domestic car show? Is that what you're telling me?
Hey, whatever works.
She's going to do the dance.
Is Michael Flatley going to be there?
We're not serving potatoes. Relax.
What do you think you're going to get out of being at the global import and domestic car show that you need to be the first caller to go so badly? What are you expecting?
Well, currently I'm driving a Saturn, so I guess I need some tippers on actually how to do this a little bit better.
So you're going to pimp out your own little Saturn there, is that right?
Oh, there you go.
More so just need to figure out something new to buy.
As far as trading in your Saturn and getting something else, or what?
Yeah.
You're done with the Saturn?
I don't think you can pimp a Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's why you
Trust
need to
me,
go.
many have tried.
Right.
All right.
We'll see some pimped out Saturns there.
Many feel they were successful, too.
Yeah.
All right, despite your claim. What is a good Irish woman like yourself up to these days? What do you do to keep yourself busy?
Currently I'm a nanny, and I'm heading to work right now.
You're a nanny for a family of how many children are there in that family?
Just one very precocious 2-year-old.
Precocious,
Yeah.
interesting. Now, is there a man in this parenting environment? Is there a husband that is the one who, with the wife, pay you, or is it just a woman who needs the help?
It is just a single woman.
I would think so, too, because she sounds like she could be a little too hot for a man to be hiring this woman in his home, Terry, not make it like a Jude Law, just bragging a rocket situation.
Right.
Not in this house.
No.
Unfortunately.
Well, what happened? Why did this woman run a man out of town that she couldn't keep him inspired to raise the child with her?
Actually, he's the deadbeat, so.
Of course, they always are. Now, again, what happened that she ran this guy out of town? Why did they break up? Why did it not work out after they had such a love-making session that produced a child?
Actually, I don't think he was treating her very well, so.
I mean, you must get pretty in-depth with her when she's crying in her soup and she needs someone to talk to and you're the only one there. And you throw out words like precocious. I mean, obviously you can hold a conversation, so what has she been telling you in her private moments?
What does she tell me in these private moments?
Yeah, is she a bitter mom? Is she, what's the deal there?
She just kind of goes down memory lane, and I actually don't want to be involved with it. I don't want to listen to her stories at 7:30 in the morning when I show up to her house.
You just want to take care of the snot bubble kid. Get out of my face, Mom. This is why you hire me, to do the deal here, and
Don't forget to pay me.
and don't try to talk to me when you're not forgetting to pay me.
Pretty much.
That's the deal.
It's all about the money for you.
Currently, yes.
And what do you get paid in that deal? What's your rate there, honey?
About $3,000 a month.
$3,000 a month.
Gosh, she's doing well then, huh?
Yeah.
Does the mom take you on trips? Does she go on trips? Is there any trips?
Just got back from Cabo about a month ago.
Bitter mom trying to hook herself back up, Terry. Fall in that same trap that she fell in before.
Trying to get the groove back.
Yes.
She doesn't need the money from the deadbeat.
Just call her.
Doesn't.
Call her, Stella.
She doesn't need it at all. She actually doesn't even collect child support from him. She just wants him out of her life.
She does really well, then, I would imagine.
She does pretty well.
Yeah, women who say the term, I just want you out of my life, are doing really well, Terry.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's very impressive.
It is for her.
But it doesn't sound like you really like her that much. It's more of a working relationship. There's no friendship whatsoever between you and her.
I actually went for a job interview last week, and I'm hoping to quit pretty soon.
Because she's driving you freaking crazy.
Freaking crazy.
Wow.
She's too demanding. She makes you her bitch.
She'll get home whenever she feels like it. Yeah.
Well, but that's your job, right? To watch them?
It is my job, but she doesn't own me, and she wants to. So.
Really? She wants to own you? It's a pretty strong statement. What does she do that gives you the impression that she wants to own you? She wants to rule you?
She wants total control of a situation that she's not even in. You know, she wants to make sure she controls every aspect of.
Well, it's her child, but
yeah, that's why the man left, probably.
Now, do you think under any circumstances there may be a small, tiny little part of her that's attracted to you at all, or no?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Not like that at all. You don't get that sense. Come on, women have very strong instincts. You never have gotten the sense that she finds a little bit about you turn on, that's something she wants, or no?
Well, I know she probably doesn't, considering she's already moved on to another man, so.
Hey, that doesn't mean anything. She's moved on to another man, but that doesn't mean she's not turned on by you a little bit. Are you a woman who turns people on, or no?
Possibly, but...
Oh, yeah, she is.
I hope that isn't our current situation.
I mean, why would you bother even trying to trick out your Saturn if you're not going to be a woman that turns people on? You got to have something going for yourself as far as looks, right or wrong?
Right.
You look all right?
I look all right.
Halfway decent or better?
I would hope a little bit better.
Well, better than that. How old are you?
I just turned 24.
24. That's a nice little age there, Terry.
Red hair because she's Irish?
Red hair because you're Irish?
Blonde hair because I'm Irish.
Freckles on your ass because you're Irish?
Wow.
Freckles on your chest?
No.
No freckles? Come on. Freckles on your chest or not?
Not many freckles, no.
Not many freckles, Terry.
Well,
They formed into a tan, probably.
Couple of big ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You bet she does.
Do you have a couple of big ones?
We kind of have a few moles in our family, more moles than freckles, I think.
Okay. Oh, those hairy moles, Terry. Who wouldn't that turn on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you really hate this woman you work for. Let's be honest. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, you want her out of your life? You want a new job as quick as possible?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Tough, Terry.
Yeah, it is.
How many kids were there again?
Just one. Very precocious 2-year.
So you need to have a...
She doesn't even like the kid, obviously.
You need to have a nanny travel with you to Cabo with just one kid?
You know what? Everybody thinks that it's so neat to go to Cabo in this situation where we were actually there for 8 days, and she saw him maybe 5 minutes a day.
So you had no time to enjoy Cabo. You were working round the clock.
Around the clock.
Is it because she was working in Cabo, or she was just so living it up in Cabo that she just left you to do all the duties, mother, father, everything?
Duties.
She was actually distracted because her married boyfriend was down there with her.
Wow.
Married
all the
boyfriend.
dirt now.
That's pretty hot.
I love this mom.
She doesn't even give a crap that her boyfriend's married, huh?
She doesn't. She keeps talking about how he's moving out, but I haven't actually seen that happen yet.
Yeah,
so.
they always do.
Yeah, they always do.
When the nanny spills the dirt of your life. Wow. Next team. Now, I know you haven't. I'm not even going to ask the question because I know the answer is no. But have you ever been tempted to take this precocious 2-year-old and just drown him in the Cabo Ocean? Or just think about it. Have you ever thought about just smacking him across the head? Yes or no?
No.
Never even thought about it? Come on.
I mean, at least, like, put the skateboard at the top of the stairs.
It's not his fault.
Of course she's thought of. No, it's not his fault, Terry, but you know when you're with the child in Cabo, round the clock, you expected to get some enjoyment out of it, the kid starts acting up, you know you want to backhand the kid, but you don't.
Good thing.
Yeah, but then she'd never have to quit, you know? Win-win.
You know, the majority of the time, I feel bad for him because I can kind of picture what his future looks like, and he just deserves better.
Wow.
Jeez.
Have you ever had this talk with the mom?
No. You know, she wouldn't even listen. She's just in her own little world. And
But for the welfare of the child, do you think maybe you should sit the mom down and say those words to her before and a child turns into an adult and becomes like, well... I could put up his line, Terry, but I don't want to put up John anymore. But like oh, never mind. Is it a hot mom or no? Be honest.
She thinks I don't.
I know you don't like her, but do you acknowledge that she's pretty hot?
No, I don't acknowledge.
Is she in shape or no?
She had a baby at 40, so she's done pretty well considering that aspect, I guess.
And it was her first child at 40.
First and only.
Man.
Didn't want it. Whoops.
Wow.
Figured, well, I better do this now.
Was she ever married?
Yeah, she was married to his dad, and they're now divorced, and so.
Can you take her in a fight? If it came down to it?
I don't know. She's pretty bitter. She might have some built-up anger that I don't.
Well, you're getting there, just working there this long. I'm starting to feel the bitterness in you.
You know what? I'm hoping for a job offer tomorrow, so I'm actually hoping to put in my notice tomorrow.
Well, you may or may not get a job offer tomorrow, but you got tickets to the global domestic car show today, baby.
Doggy.
Yeah.
Lucky Charms.
Thank you very much.
Way to go. Congrats.
And we'll throw in a bar of Irish Spring, not that you don't have dozens at home waiting for you.
Yes.
All right, hang on the line. Well done, Brenna.
Thank you.
Good luck on your job.
Yeah,
Yes. Stay sane again today. All right, Brenna?
Thank you, T-Man.
We're rooting for you, baby.
Go, Brenna.
Brenna, Terry, she's the natty to the stars.
Yes, she is.
Thank you.
Being fluent in English and Irish should help her a lot.
Kind of want to see what she looks like, Terry.
Oh.
She's just fed up, you can tell.
Yeah, she is.
Every answer, every comment she made is just the tone of a fed-up woman.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Plug the kid's nose while he's sleeping.
Taking care of someone else's kid.
Stupid.
The T-Man.
And for the first time, a woman and a minority is the executive chef at the White House.
Oh,
Laura
geez.
Bush announced today that she's hired Christetta Comerford.
Yeah, what a big position in the government for a minority, Terry.
Yeah.
Head chef. Cook for me.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, Take off your footwear. Get pregnant and stay in that kitchen.
Boy.
Wow. But don't be unmarried and do it.
Yeah, we love
Not in this way.
It's a big moment for the minorities out there, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
They've really made it in government.
Yeah, they have.
They've infiltrated.
And don't now bring up Condoleezza Rice's name, Steven. She lost her black card years ago.
Yeah.
All right? And Colin Powell is white, whether he wants to admit it or not. He's just been standing in a bad light his whole life. All right?
Wow.
Big promotion.
Huge
minority.
And for the first time, a woman and a minority is the executive chef at the White House. Laura Bush announced today that she's hired Christetta Comerford after searching for 6 months for a new executive chef. She'll create everything from state dinners to munchies for the president. Apparently, Laura Bush looking for a healthier menu because her husband likes cheeseburgers a lot. That's what I
Better be a lot of pressure, though, cooking for the first
I think so.
couple.
Exactly. It better be good.
Love the small talk, Terry. Love
It's your
the
favorite part of the newscast.
Love the witty newscaster banter.
Yes.
Can't get enough of it. Should put it on a DVD.
Maybe they should.
Sell millions. Not really. All right, listen to it.
Yes.
On the hotline, I have the gay phone operator. On the warm line, I have the ham sandwich man.
Wow.
On the lukewarm line. Oh, I wouldn't get to that. Terry, I need to get your opinion. I know you have stories over there, and we're going to get to them. But if I had to ask you which one you want to hear from first, who would be your selection? We'll go around the room.
Well, actually, I would like to hear from the gay one because I want to know what his status is.
As far as what?
As far as his job.
Oh, yeah, that stupid little idea of being unemployed again?
Yes.
All right, well, your vote doesn't count. Heavy and gay waiting on the hotlines there. Who do you want to hear from first?
See if you can find a solicitor.
You really want the paper.
We'll even make dinner so they can make it seem like they're interrupting us. It'll be better than either of those two options. Okay. Kendall, you're going back to school in just a mere few days.
How nice.
Your vote should actually count this time around.
Whoa, really?
For the first time anything about Kendall counts. All right, what is your opinion? Who would you rather hear from first? Would you rather hear from the ham sandwich man or the gayest of phone operators, soon to be gay unemployed? Which do you want to hear from first?
I think Hammy would be a good way to start this 8 o'clock hour. I love him.
Oh, geez. Steven, it sounds like you're the tie-breaking vote.
Wow.
I don't know how the tie came about, but anyway.
Because it's 3-2.
Yeah, but if you said solicitor, then I win.
Said solicitor.
Who do you want to hear from first? The Steven's a dickhead caller?
I'll go off the board for that. That's a good one.
All right, let's take a quick lightning poll. Terry,
that's a good one.
I don't know. Terry, give me a quick story. What do you have?
This is pretty interesting. MIT has invented a phone that tells you if the person you're speaking to is bored.
Oh, jeez.
With your conversation.
Well, they're doing great work at that school where mathematicians are the best in the world. Let me tell you, the world has been long overdue needing a phone that tells you if the person you're talking to is bored.
Right.
I'm sure people on the other end of the phone conversations we have on the air here are not getting how I'm truly feeling when I go, right.
Well, sometimes they don't because they still
You wear me out, dude. Time is short and so am I. That doesn't tell you anything about my state of mind, Terry.
Right, I understand.
How does the phone work? Does it say, Terry?
Yes, it does.
Does it club you or something if you're making the person bored? It should hurt you.
Well,
it should wound you.
It actually just sends a text message to let you know, hey, this dude you're talking to or this female you're talking to is bored and does really not want to talk to you anymore.
Wow.
But it rates a person's attentiveness on a scale of 0 to 100, and then, like I said...
Pretty wide range.
Yeah.
0 to 100.
Yeah.
Score an 84. Is that good?
I don't know. Like I said, then it sends you a text message if they're really not interested in the conversation anymore.
All right, lightning poll to 3. Lightning poll to 3, ladies and gentlemen.
To 3?
On the hotline, I have this guy. That's right. On the warm line, I have this guy.
Good morning.
Oh, just who do you want to hear from first? And maybe there'll be no time for the other.
Wow.
1-866. Oh, what a pressing, very fascinating lightning poll we're having here. 1-866-663-T-Man. They both have very important things to share with us, I'm sure. Let's go to the phones in a race to 3, Terry. A very quick sprint to 3. Do you want to hear from Hammy? Do you want to hear from Gay?
I want to hear from Harry Del Bosco.
Harry Del Bosco. Wow. I have a feeling it's going to be very hard to get to 3 here, Terry. I have a feeling getting a vote for Hammy or Gay is not going to be that simple. I can predict them all now. I want to hear from Popo.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I want to know if it's an injury or he's just hurt.
So I don't know. I don't know if it's an injury or if I'm just hurt or...
You're on the air. Your vote, please.
I say, wah.
Oh, it's a vote for Hammy, obviously.
So?
Because gay has never said wah. You're on the air. Your vote, please. Hello.
Yeah, I want to hear from Hammy.
Hammy's got two. Gay had nada.
It's done.
No, it's race to three, Terry.
Oh, race to three. Oh, I'm sorry.
Terry and counting. You're on the air.
Not good.
You're on the air. You could end this thing right now. You're on the air.
I hear from Hammy.
Look at this.
Landslide.
He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your Monday morning crack down to the bust down information. I say, whoa now, whoa now, whoa now.
Damn. Yes.
My name is Harry the Bosch Cow.
Oh,
You can call me a truck.
Yeah, sure.
Harry the helicopter.
Absolutely.
Because helicopters are huge.
Okay, now, Hammy, the word that I'm receiving across the wires this morning, through the radio grapevine, if you will, and what a great wire system that is. Yeah, tear that sheet off there, where it says radio grapevine, Terry. Yeah. It says...
Did you make wine out of the grapevine?
Oh, that you gotta wait a few years, that you were a person that had to spend a night or two in jail. Not that you're any stranger to that.
Oh, come on.
Because you went on another automobile joyride without a license, a registration, or insurance. I mean, obviously things that it'd be nice if you had when you got in the car, but...
Hey, if you don't have...
Doesn't stop everyone, obviously.
All you need's a key.
Hammy,
maybe not even that.
Is that true that you had to spend a couple of more days held up because you were stopped driving on the streets of our fine neighborhoods?
Well, check this out, T-Man.
Yes.
First of all, I would like to say that this morning, I'm feeling good, feeling great. I had a marvelous weekend. And also, to top it off, I got incarcerated over the weekend for a couple of hours. Well, let's say maybe about 20 hours at the moment. They laid up there and hit me with a bell. And a young man. They hit you with
a bell or a bill?
They hit me with
bail.
Yeah, a bail.
Who bailed you out?
A young man, and one more again, I would like to say a young man by the name of Young Memphis. And I like to tell Young Memphis, if you are listening out there, Young Memphis, I say thanks a million, buddy, for buying the ham sandwich man out of jail.
Now, what's the going rate on getting the ham sandwich man out of jail over the weekend?
It was a total, well, actually, they incarcerated my car also. You know what I'm saying? And I laid up there and I parked in a legit parking spot so they wouldn't tow your car. But the estimated price of the scenario it took to get me out of jail was a total of 700 smackaroos.
That was a pretty big exclamation, Terry. 700 smackaroos, and that was paid for by some good Samaritan out there, is what you're saying.
Well, actually, it was bondable, so they didn't have to put up the whole...
I see. I know how that works.
Yeah, they didn't have to put up the whole that though, like that there.
So a good 150, 175 in that area would have done it.
Yeah, but they had needed some type of credit ability as for insurance to do the little...
Not easy in your line of work, I understand.
Yeah, but they wanted to get all their cash back. But what started the whole jump off?
But with all that said, you had a great weekend, is what you're telling me.
I had a marvelous weekend, T-Man. And
20 hours in jail, Terry, and he calls it a marvelous weekend. Now that's seeing the glass half full.
Yes, it is.
Place to sleep and a free meal.
Yeah,
Well, what started it, T-Man? It had a marvelous, what's this month? This is August, and what sign is in August? We might say Leo's. Matter of fact, Leo's. Is it Leo's?
No.
Terry free?
Oh, just
no.
And now, Hammy, Terry on Stars.
Libra?
Yeah, Hammy, since you're on the line and since you're in such a great mood, we have a man on the line who claims that you took liberties with his sister, his younger sister, that he may have a small problem with. Do you have any recollection of hitting on or making some strong ham sandwich moves on some dude out there, sister?
Well, T-Man.
This is what Pasty is. Pasty is. He's in complete darkness. I always get confused when I look over and I see Pasty on the other side of the glass in absolute darkness. Pasty, does this guy sound fired up? Does this guy sound angry, or is he just going to joke about it?
No, he sounds a little upset. He said he almost came to blows with him.
Really?
Whoa.
No.
Well, T-Man, before we jump off like that,
that's right.
I just want to say that officially I am the king of bust down, and I love busting open women's. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
Nobody busts open to women's like the ham sandwich, man. No one's going to argue that at any point in this lifetime, Terry.
Now, as far as his younger sister,
that's right.
I'm hoping that his younger sister had to been 18 and up, and if she's 18 and up, I say win.
Fair game.
Oh yeah.
You may.
Ham bone. I say the ham bone has lots of mirror in it, and I have plenty to go around to all the women, to the ladies, to the females, to the sexy mamas out there.
That's a lot of women. Now, you may say wah to the ham bone, to the younger sister of this guy, but he may not agree with that wah.
And that's the truth.
Now, should I put him on and we can see if we can straighten this out, Hammy?
Let me have it.
Okay. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Now, you are a little agitated at the ham sandwich's actions as it pertains to your... Oh,
Hammy ain't nothing, man. You sit here talking all this, man. I almost beat him down. I will beat him down. We can meet up and I can beat him down.
Wow.
Sounds like a challenge at the OK Corral there, Terry. Here.
Hey, T-Man, his daddy must have pulled out early because he didn't get it all in there. Something short with him.
Oh, jeez. This man is obviously...
a full picnic.
This man is obviously not very happy that Ham Sandwich made a very strong, aggressive move, as only a Ham Sandwich man can do, on his younger sister. How old is your younger sister, sir?
How old?
At the time, this was back in like 97.
Oh, we're talking about something 97? I thought it happened over the weekend or something.
Dude.
I hold a grudge.
You think? At the time, your sister was what?
Nah, she was like 17 or 16,
so was Hammy,
but
probably.
She was trying to get at her.
I was 12.
He got
well,
she was trying to get at her.
I must say, back in 1997, I was not on Q93. Let me let you know something, buddy. I was busting everything open, so at that time, she probably got a taste of the pepper. I got a
she got a taste of the pepper.
Hold on, partner. I ain't finished yet. I got two sisters. Hold on. That's irrelevant. Let me get this out real quick. I got two sisters and a mama, and guess what? Men handles my sisters and my mama, and they do what they gotta do. So when it comes down to any woman, you gotta get yours, and partner, I'm gonna get mine. Whether you like it or not.
Hey, ain't no one arguing that, but you got shut down. You didn't get nowhere. You didn't get nothing. She clowned you in front of everyone, and when you got Ritalin, wanted to get a little more.
So then why you want to beat him down?
Shut up.
What's your nationality?
Whoa. What's your nationality?
What's your nationality?
What's that matter? What does that matter? What does that matter if I was black or Chinese? If I was Chinese, I'd kick you.
Sound like you scared to the
Black and Chinese would be a pretty hot little sister there, too.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm black and white, and what? Mixed, they not mixed up.
You don't even know me like that, you did.
And I don't want to know you because you're a punk.
Oh, my God. I guess what?
So, Harry,
how come she told you your teeth are your insurance policy? Because when you go broke, you're going to go pawn your stuff.
Well, look,
that's not for flossing.
I much rather bust open a woman because that's what I like, women. But you sounded so attracted to me, bro. So I need to bust you open so I can shut your mouth.
Yeah. Now, Hammy, let me ask you this.
Run up in your ass right about now.
Hammy, if you come across this guy's sister, let's say
you go to jail, Hammy. I'm not surprised if you got busted open because you sound like a punk. I've been to jail. I know you're type.
Let's say coincidentally that you run across the sister of this guy. Coincidentally enough, later today, Hammy, do you bust open this sister even though this guy has made it very clear that she is off limits as far as you're concerned?
See, man, if me and this man got into a fist fight right now, I would literally try to have sex with you and whoop your ass.
Oh, geez, sex and whoop his ass at the same time. Wow. That would be quite the daily double.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, look, I ain't too far away, player. I ain't too far away. We can meet up and do this. We can meet up and do this,
I like to get my shine on, but as far as you talking, you gonna make me get my son on, and mama ain't raised no hoe.
T-Man.
Yes.
Hey, you talked to my sister. You had a show about a lady that had sex with another man she wasn't pregnant by, but she was pregnant.
Yeah.
My sister called in and said that woman was letting that her baby give that man, whatever.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Yes.
That's my little sister.
That's your little sister. All right. Well, let's keep her in the conversation. I want to, even though Hammy wants to have sex and fight this man at the same time.
I don't want him to jump off the conversation because I'm not hard to find. I'm always in the South End on Martin Luther King. You can catch me on Othello. You can catch me on Henderson, or you can catch me on downtown Seattle on 3rd and Pine. And I promise you, I am wearing my size 10.5, buddy, right now. And I keep rolling. I keep rolling.
Size 10.5 in his ass, Terry.
You are a joke.
The ham sandwich man is not backing down from this man's threats. The ham sandwich man is letting him know exactly where he is in his size 10.5, Terry.
That's right.
The ham sandwich man doesn't take the crap from the older brother here, Terry. Wow.
Well, see, man, no matter what goes on this morning, the gamma scrammer, you just got a whole mouthful of gamma scrammer, and you know what that means. But
I got a mouthful of gamma scrammer. I'm gonna push your grill. I'm gonna push your gamma scrammer to the side, and I'm gonna let you know this, buddy. No matter what you say, see on this Blue Monday, I'm gonna stay feeling good, feeling great, partner.
Blue Monday, oh Blue Monday. The T-Man. Look at all the text pages that have come in the station this morning, Terry. We often take a look at the text pages that come in at 97373. That's right, the text paging number 97373. Somebody writes at 7:58 and 37 seconds. I need to suck on Kendall's moors before she leaves on Thursday. T-Man, can you make this happen for me? No, that's an interesting point. I mean, Kendall is leaving for college today. The least you should do is allow some listeners to come down and suck on the moors. Kendall, are you okay with this? Can we set up a few people to come down on Thursday morning on your going-away day to suck on the moors, yes or no?
I don't think so.
She doesn't think
All right, well, be like that, Kendall. I'm going to sit here and try to figure out what aspect of you I'm actually going to miss when you leave on Thursday. Try to figure it out, Terry. I mean, I guess it's kind of fun to pick on her a little bit, but then she starts to get welled up with tears, and me being the sensitive guy that I am, I tend to stop when she's about to get into an all-out cry.
Yeah.
Baby. You mean that would have worked all these years?
All I had to do was cry.
So no giveaways to the listeners on your last day before you go back for is it your senior year?
Junior year.
Year. Wow. Legend. So we can't, have last day Hot Patrol or Sex Over Glass or Kendall the Intern Race to Hardness Thursday morning. Anything like that? Is that on the table as far as negotiation or what?
I'm hesitant.
But... Oh, jeez. She's hesitant, but now she's
leaving the door open.
She sounds negotiable, yes.
I know.
At the front or the back door.
Whoa.
Definitely front.
Who wants to play Kendall going away Sex Over Glass?
Oh, boy.
Kendall gets down to nothing but her little thong.
Her moors.
And I say that only because once we get her down to her thong, it'll be easy to just get that part off her.
Okay.
She gets down to nothing, basically, and gives back to the listeners that have been so kind to her.
Sure.
Since she kind of bullied her way here in the studio after all the hot patrollers, I'm sure, would have loved to have spent some time with us. She kind of just muscled her way.
Yeah.
She did.
In some weird fashion.
Big bully.
And she just shows up every morning, and I just don't throw her out, I guess. And she's been here for the past couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much the way it went down. I mean, we never actually had a sit-down where you said, hey, do you think I can come in for the last 2 months of my hot patrolling and just spend time in the studio? I don't remember that conversation. I just remember you showing up every morning. I mean, I'm not saying it was a terrible thing. It's worked out fine. I like you with the candle mowers here in the studio. It's worked out, and you talk all weird, and it's kind of fun. But I don't remember having some kind of official conversation, right or wrong. Unless I'm a forgetful guy, so maybe we did have one. I don't remember it.
I think we've had a couple.
Are you serious?
I think
we had
so.
one where you asked me if you could come in the studio, and I said yes. There was no such conversation. Not that I'm complaining. We enjoyed your company.
Who's that now?
The Moose, yeah.
That's right. Oh, Moors.
Yes.
Oh, you talk to them, though, plenty.
But with that said, you should be very appreciative that the listeners have embraced you on the grand scale and didn't say, hey, what is she doing in there? Get her ass out of there. She hasn't earned her right to be in that studio. They haven't done that. So maybe on your last day, Thursday, you should give back to the listeners with the trifecta of Kendall 6 over glass, combined with the race to hardness, and the sucking on the moors.
Wow.
By some very lucky listeners.
That'd be something.
That's a big show.
Trifecta.
Yes, that's quite the trifecta. Now, are you open to this? Is that going to happen?
Oh, man.
Oh, it is. Oh, man.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's your last day here. Who cares? Your parents won't care.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
sure Dad wouldn't get mad about that.
All right, well, isn't he traveling? Didn't you say that?
Oh, no, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. We had dinner last night.
He's still going to pay for school for you. It's no problem.
Right. He still writes the checks for everything in your life. Who cares?
Whoa.
Actually, he's on line 33. He wants to be a part of this.
He wants to go first.
Yeah.
Give me the Moors.
He's been looking for...
Oh, man.
He's been looking for a way to bring up this conversation for a long time.
That's how we do it in Kent.
That's right.
Oh.
Okay. Are you excited to be leaving on Thursday?
I'm a little sad, but I'm excited to get back down to school.
Mm-hmm.
This is your hack boyfriend.
Yeah.
Woo!
What part sad, what part happy?
What?
How many parts sadness compared to how many parts happiness? I want to know
40 parts sadness, 60 parts happiness.
So you're more happy to be leaving us than staying here?
The 40% is all for Cube. I'm going to miss Cube a lot, but for everything else, I just am so excited to get back to school.
Why? There's nothing going on for you in school?
Yeah, there is.
Whatever.
Okay.
What do you got going on?
Well, I'll get back to the sorority. I miss all my friends.
Oh, you're in a sorority?
Yeah.
Answers a lot.
Let's get back to your fake friends in that sorority.
What?
The ones that pretend they like you and really just talk bad behind your back.
We're so glad that Kendall's gone. She's such a bitch.
I think Kendall put on weight over the summer.
Oh, my God. Can you believe she's dating that guy? He had his number stripped.
Right. I think she's so big time with that guy, but he's such a loser, and that makes her the bigger loser. And then, here she goes. Hi, Kendall. Oh, that looks so good.
I missed
you. That outfit's perfect for you. Hide your hips. I'm just trying to gauge what the conversation may be like. Maybe I'm way off.
No, it's down to 80-20 on how
They're just preparing you, though.
Right.
Kendall, you can't believe that every girl in that sorority really likes you now, do you?
Well, we have 173 girls. I don't think everyone...
73 girls.
Well, not everyone likes everyone, but
right. Well,
we all get along.
Well, we get along with you. Everyone seems to have, except Terry hates you, and she's like a sorority girl that behind your back talks bad about you. But everyone else talks good to your face and good behind your back.
Okay, well.
Especially behind your back.
Oh.
Yeah. Love talking with you behind your back, baby.
Never turn around and talk to her.
Typical guys.
Kendall.
Uh-huh.
Right. So, but whatever. I don't know what I was saying. Now we have on the hotline, Terry.
Yes?
We have the gayest of phone operators who's been waiting for some time to come on. And we have Dump Truck Guy.
Wow.
And we have Vinnie the Pooh's little brother.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
It's quite the big day.
We have Schwager.
Oh, my gosh.
So all the regulars, the favorites. Gay apparently didn't want to. He knew I was about to set up another lightning pole.
Oh.
And I think he just didn't want to lose it because he just hung up. Or is he calling back now?
Well, usually the word pole gets him excited.
He lost. to the ham sandwich man and the last lightning pole as far as coming on the air.
He did.
And now he knows he was going to lose to Dumpy. So just as I was speaking about how he was on the hotline, Terry, he hung up the line.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's got his gay pride parade.
Well,
and he's not going to lose another lightning pole to come on these airwaves.
Right, and he doesn't want to lose to Matthew Swagger either. Imagine.
Hello, T.
Just so lame, Terry.
Wow.
Please hold on.
Okay.
If I'm available, I'll answer the phone.
Okay.
Christopher, I'm not available to take your call.
He's really not answering.
And now, representing butt rockers worldwide, carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between, president of the blue collar workers, even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
What's cracking, baby? This is gonna hurt. What's going on?
How are you, Dump Truck Guy?
Oh, man, I'm just like you. I can barely move. Feel like I got hit by a Mack truck.
Oh, Jace. What happened? What'd you do?
Fresh out Lake Taps, man.
Oh, man, all weekend
Hanging
long.
out, butt rock this tub, pounding the Bud Lights, getting hassled by the freaking cops. And then I found this dude, Big Mike, man. He has this flying tube. He goes like 20 feet in the air.
Sounds like Groundhog's Day to me as far as Dumpy's life's concerned.
The only thing he didn't tell me, you got to go like 50 mile an hour, and it's a bitch to ride that thing, so you just take some heavy tumbles.
What do you do with Joanne Million Hairs when you're hanging out Lake Taps, down to those Bud Lights, on your Sea-Doo? What does she do?
She came, man. We brought the whole family. It was fun for the family.
Sounds like family action to me, Terry.
Road tubes, like I said, man, the cops are bigger dicks than ever out there.
Wow.
Oh, what the hell, man? We got pulled over twice. Not to a crowd. I mean, we had like 10 people, with 8 of them are kids, so we just being mellow, just cruising around and just getting hassled, man. It's gay.
So you have a problem with the way the police are treating you, just trying to have a little weekend fun on Lake Taps?
Yeah, they pretty much tell you to go to this one little 40 by 40 corner and do what you can do what you want there. But
you feel it's unnecessary mullet profiling.
Exactly. They keep the long hair and it's just like a freaking magnet.
Yes.
What the hell?
That I can't argue with.
Not very fun, but it's all right, man. I can deal with it. I'm a law-abiding citizen,
Sure you
so
are.
bring it the heck on!
All right there, Dumpala.
Indeed, man. Well, if you ever get your ass back out there, I want to see you have the balls to tear that thing up.
I was out at Lake Taps one time with Dumpy.
Were ya?
That was the last time. Not that I didn't have a good time, Terry.
Right.
But I'm a person, right? But I'm a person who pretty much likes to do things once and move on with my life.
Sure.
There's no water on Lake Taps last time I saw it. Is there water this year?
It's full people and full water, full beer.
There you
and
go.
a lot of piss, probably.
Wow.
There you go. That's
great.
Quite the cocktail. All right. There he goes. Got to get to work. Get her done. He's the Dump Truck Guy, Terry. Checking her in. Hey, the Pooh, should I put your little brother on the phone? What the hell is he going to tell us that we don't know already?
Probably everything that said happened was true, probably. I don't know.
We know. I believe it.
I believe it too.
I know he's getting it done. He's getting it done more than you are, man.
Wow, yeah, he's closing the deal.
Well, he's closing
Well,
the
but
deal.
he's got a girlfriend now, though.
See, Kendall leaves on Thursday, but her cousin stays, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Vinnie?
Hello.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
What do you need?
Oh, my God, they sound like...
He's got a deeper voice than Vinnie.
Yeah, he does.
Sounds kind of weird.
Hey, dude, it was like 2 years ago. You came by the station, you're walking through the halls, you're like, are you the T-Man? And now I hear you're like plastering women up against the walls of clubs, bringing them to ruckus, loaded with numbers that are spilling out of your pockets as you're leaving a club that you don't even have the right to be in over the weekend. Is that the truth or what?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now, what are you going to do with Kendall's cousin? You going to take her down or what?
I don't know yet.
You try to get her back to the joint on Saturday night, is that right?
Yes, for sure.
And who stopped you?
She did, actually.
Who did? The cousin?
Yes, Kendall did.
Kendall did.
Kendall?
Kendall is, I'm telling you, Terry, it wasn't about being protective. It was about being jealous.
really?
Salting people
Come
out.
on.
If Kendall's
It's
not
a
going to hook
protective
up,
thing.
heaven knows her cousin ain't hooking up.
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
Were you protecting your cousin, or were you just jealous that you had no one to go home with?
I was protecting her.
Big jealous.
Good job.
My aunt put me in charge. I wasn't going to let her down.
What are you
to go.
protecting her from? She's 15. She knows the way the wind is blowing. She knows what's going on to a large extent. She doesn't need some few years older cousin taking care of her.
Yeah, but she doesn't need to be corrupted by boys like Dylan who've been raised by Vinnie.
He's the same.
Corrupt?
He's the
What
same.
makes me so corrupt?
Mini Vinnie
You
is
act
the
just like Vinnie.
Mini Vinnie the Pooh is the same age as Vinnie the Pooh, as your cousin. She's probably the same size as him. He's not a big guy.
Yeah, no, he's not.
All right, so what are you worried about? If she decides she doesn't want to do something, she can push him away.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't stop him in the club, but I wasn't going to drive her to West Seattle. I was tired. It was like 2 in the morning.
I was tired. It was like 10 in the morning.
So if it was 10 o'clock, you would have done it.
Well, I probably wouldn't have, but...
So has Vinny's brother.
So what's your next move, Mini Vinny?
My next move is to bring her home today.
Wow. What was your question, Terry?
Now, is that really Vinny, or is...
Ask if he's gonna call her again or what the situation was.
So you feel you're going to make it happen. Hey, it's just a matter of time is what you're thinking, huh, Mini Vinny?
Yep.
And when you get her to your joint, when you get her to the house that you and your brother share, you going to do her on his bed or what? Yeah, are you gonna have? You're not gonna have. Mini Vinny, have you had sex yet at 15 years old? I'm assuming you haven't. I'm hoping you haven't.
I haven't.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And you're not about to start with Kendall's cousin, are you?
No. I don't know about that.
All right. So you're just gonna do some things that lead up to that big day.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch SpongeBob and eat Pop-Tarts. And...
Well, you already did a lot of stuff in the club. Well, I mean, not a lot of stuff, but some stuff. And are you gonna add to that, or just continue on that once you get her in your joint?
I'm gonna add to that.
You're gonna add to that.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh, this is crazy.
What about the Irish Crippler? You think that's gonna come out?
Come on. Add to that. What kind of stuff do you have in your arsenal?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, she's at 15. You shouldn't really have much.
There'll be something in her arsenal.
Terry, are you a little worried that your son turns 15 in a few months?
Yes.
Are you a little worried, as I talked about it, and it's been long overdue since we brought it up again, Terry, that I got an email over the weekend from a girl that is hot on your son's trail,
Yes.
realizing that you, the Gestapo parent, don't allow anyone to have access to Darius, Terry, so they're now beginning to email me to ask for assistance so she can spend a little time with this dude.
Well,
Luckily for Mini Vinny, he has no mother figure like that.
right.
Yeah, parents suck ass.
Yeah, parents just need to be removed.
Okay.
Children on the Court had it right. Do away with the parents and let Isaac and Malachi lead us to the promised land.
That's my feeling, too. Mini Vinny,
Yes.
have you talked to her since Saturday night?
Yes, I have. I talked to her last night.
Oh, Kendall's shocked. She had no clue.
What'd you talk about? You ask her what she's wearing?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
She said she was wearing absolutely nothing.
Oh, jeez. Nothing but baby oil, baby. Hey, Kendall, does this sound like your cousin?
No.
Well, that's why. Never mind. Anyhow. All right, Mini Vinny. Sounds like you're on a nice little path there.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Give us full reports, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, but take it slow, man.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Take it slow, but you slow. There he goes. Vinny. Vinny, you have any comments on this?
I'm with the take it slow, but don't be stupid. Have fun while out. Do you think?
Oh, yeah. There's a good authority.
How about Vinny the Pooh's little brother? Wide out more than the Pooh himself, Terry.
I tell you, see, like
that's because he's all tied down now. He's got a girl.
Well, I mean, like,
he's got a wife.
Like that's why, like when you say he acted like me, like he's acting like himself. I don't act like that. I ain't making out with girls in the club with girlfriend or no girlfriend. That's him.
He's acting like it's the prom.
You know?
How about Vinny the Pooh's little brother getting more action at age 15 than this guy?
Hello.
Yes, Swagger.
Well, first of all, just to mention, never ride a bike and talk on cell phone at the same time.
Yes, I'm sure Mini Vinny's taking that one down. It's important that he knows.
Yeah. Should be more like Matthew, maybe.
Can you find polar opposites than Mini Vinny, Terry, on the path to greatness and
No.
Swagger being Swagger?
No.
You think at 19 you might want to drive an automobile?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have his license, does he?
Automobile?
Yeah.
Schwager.
Very funny.
All right, Schwager, did you pick up on Mini Vinny's little overall tone, a tone that would illustrate how much of an interest he has in women, which is a healthy thing at his age? He's got to keep it slow, but he's working towards bigger and better days. Do you see what progress sounds like, is my question?
I wasn't listening to him.
He wasn't listening.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
You see, at the time he was talking, I was kind of like picking myself up from the bike rack, so...
Yes. Well, then you and your bike have a great social life, have many a romantic encounter with that bike, and it'll be the life and times of Schwager day in and day out, as we know him now.
How's the back-to-school shopping going?
Uh-huh.
Big sale at Ross coming up?
There's not a Ross within, 20 miles of here.
Pencils, peaches, that kind of thing?
Value Village?
Peaches.
I don't know.
What are you doing this summer there, Schwager?
Well, I'm right now in the video studio working.
Mm-hmm.
After I just got out of that crash. And I should have everything set aside for college by this Thursday.
Sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Except for a place to live.
Okay.
I'll be able to find that.
Those minor
later.
details will take care of themselves.
Right. So you want Jaden to be Schwager or Mini Vinny?
Okay.
I want Corey Haimtemper Schwager. I mean, Jaden to be more like Mini Vinny. To be very honest.
Player.
Yeah, I can live vicariously through him. Right, tell me everything that happened, but come on, was she hot?
Oh.
Just big milkers. Come on.
Come on. Like your wife is going to allow that to happen.
No, Terry, I am not going to encourage him by any means to have sex before his time, and I believe a person's time for a male is like 17, 18. There shouldn't be a situation where you haven't had sex by 19, Terry.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
If you hadn't had by sex by 19, I'm going to say, what the hell's wrong with you? We're going to be like your dad?
Get her done.
You know how much trauma I went through waiting till I was 21? You have all the gifts I didn't have. Look at you. You're reasonable looking. Look at me. I was a disgrace. He's gonna, yes. If I could draw it out right now, Terry. Mm-hmm. Have sex at 17, 18, and then tell me every detail.
There you go.
Yeah.
Then bring all the girlfriend and her friends over every day.
All right.
Hey.
If you have to.
Go swimming in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
In the backyard.
Now you're on to something there, Terry.
That little baby Kilbert has big ones.
Oh. Get some from her mama.
Oh, yeah. The T-Man.
It's your boy, WhoMikeJones.com. Making sure you listen to your chance to win tickets to Q93's Global Import and Domestic Car Show.
Powered by Xbox.
Hold up, baby.
Spin the rim and win $93,000.
Listen to win your tickets and qualify at 724-8.
It's going down on Q93.
I know it's bad, and I know it's not gonna help me. And I'm slow enough as it is, so I don't need to lose any brain cells. That's not gonna help me at all. And I don't want to be a drug addict. I mean, no one wants to say, hey, when I grow up, I want to be a drug addict. I mean, you don't do that. Marijuana could not make me feel happy. When you smoke and you get high and then you come back down from your high, your problem is still going to be there. So marijuana is not the solution.
For more information, visit freevibe.com.
Paid for by Office of National Drug Control Policy.
You know, at this time of year, there's nothing like tossing a thick, juicy steak on the grill. You get that smoke, the hiss of the flames. It's really one of my favorite things about summer.
We're talking with Tony Myers, Fred Meyer meat expert. Now, Tony, what steaks go best on the grill?
Well, all of our steaks are great on the grill because they're all USDA choice tender-aged beef. It just comes down to which cut is your favorite.
So which cut is your favorite?
Well, if I had to pick just one, it'd be a ribeye. It's got a little extra marbling, which makes it one of the most flavorful and tender cuts of meat you can get.
Any other favorites?
Sure, T-bones are always a good choice because they get a lot of the flavor from the bone, and they're also really tender.
Now, what's the best way to cook USDA choice beef?
Well, what you want to do is sear the outside first with high heat, and then finish the cooking at a normal temperature. That way, all the juices and flavor are locked in.
Thanks, Tony. Try USDA choice tender-aged beef at Fred Meyer, aged at least 14 days for real melt-in-your-mouth tenderness. What's on your list today?
Hello.
You can't see me, but I'm only a few feet away. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sludge, and I'd like to thank you for the invitation to steal your engine's power and acceleration.
Without enough protection, today's driving conditions like bumper-to-bumper traffic, idling engines, and even high humidity are invitations for Sludge to get into your engine.
Yes, I'm reducing your engine to a pile of rubble. I can build up in your engine's vital passageways here, which blocks oil from reaching engine parts, so they're rubbing together and wearing out faster.
Lock Sludge out with Castrol GTX. Its patented anti-sludge technology gives you maximum protection against sludge buildup.
And when you get a new car, which should be rather soon, I'm available.
Castrol GTX. Maximum protection against sludge buildup.
Comparisons are to conventional oils.
The NFL season gets rolling Thursday, September 8th on ABC. Catch the Rolling Stones before the New England Patriots battle the Oakland Raiders in the NFL's biggest opening night ever. Brought to you by Canon, the official camera of the NFL.
An ABC Family original series.
I don't want to see him take advantage of her.
I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself.
Discover a world where looks can be deceiving.
You are crossing all kinds of student and faculty boundaries.
You gotta trust me.
The Denver Post raves Beautiful People is one of the don't-miss shows of summer.
Why are you ignoring me?
You might want to be a little more discreet next time. Girl can get a reputation.
An all-new Beautiful People. Tonight at 9/8 Central, only on ABC Family.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Premium chicken sandwiches.
They're new. The club has a juicy breast of chicken with Swiss cheese, hickory smoked bacon, creamy mayo dressing with all...
Whoa, this is climactic. Premium chicken at McDonald's? That's like finding out your royalty. I'll dine on China. Is it crispy?
Or grilled.
Oh, I'll be bourgeois.
You can try one of the other two.
Oh, they're free.
McDonald's new premium chicken sandwiches. Club, Classic, and the Ranch BLT. At participating McDonald's.
8:53 at KUBE Seattle. I'm Stephen Kilbreth with your news update. Good morning. The Coast Guard has located the 24-foot recreational boat that went missing over the weekend near the Quileute River in Clallam County. All 5 people on board were found safe yesterday. Crews yesterday strengthened lines around the perimeter of a 49,000-acre wildfire that's burning in southeastern Washington, the largest fire that is burning now in our nation. Fire officials are prepared for warmer and drier weather over the next few days there. The fire is now 65% contained. An Israeli official calls it a painful and difficult day, but also a historic one. Troops are serving eviction notices on Jewish settlers in both Gaza and the West Bank. In Gaza's largest enclave, defiant settlers formed human chains and burned the papers ordering their evacuations. The M's lost to the Angels yesterday, 7-6, completing the sweep. Seattle plays Kansas City tonight at Safeco Field. The Storm lost in Houston yesterday, 75-72. The rain-delayed PGA Championship wasn't decided until the last shot of the tournament early this morning. Phil Mickelson dropped in a birdie putt on the 18th hole to win. Sunny, highs in the upper 70s to the mid-80s. That's your news update on Seattle's #1 hit music station, Cube 93.
Yes. All right, Terry. As we enter the 9 o'clock hour, reach to your pile, OJ's, and pull off a story that will be quick and wow us all in the same quick moment. What do you have there? What do you got?
Well, T-Man, actually, I told you about this story a few months ago. And this is kind of an update. Right now, we're waiting on a decision on the case in which the woman was fired for not wearing makeup on the job.
Oh, jeez. Which I said at the time was perfectly within the right of the employer to fire this woman. Good, because that's the way I feel right now, Terry.
Well, okay.
If Terry comes to work 2 days in a row without makeup, she's out.
Done.
Wow. Pasty Dave comes to work 2 days in a row without makeup, he's out.
Oh.
He needs it, though.
He needs it. He's very pale complexion. Hence the name, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
This woman worked in some kind of entertainment business, didn't she, Terry?
She worked for a casino, yes.
For a Vegas casino.
Yes.
And she had the nerve. She was a cocktail waitress, right? I remember the story. It was a couple of months ago. You said that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She had the nerve to be handing drinks, free drinks nonetheless, out with very little alcohol in them, without wearing makeup. Now, if they were like drinks that were loaded with alcohol, no one's going to mind that much. But they're free drinks with nary a bit of alcohol in them, Terry. And she has the nerve to be thinking she's a hot-ass cocktail waitress without any makeup?
Well...
They don't hire ugly cocktail waitresses. No. They don't hire women without makeup.
But her thing, too, remember, she had been an employee for like 20 years.
I don't care. She's been an employee for 800 years, Terry.
Yeah, they had makeup 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, really?
Not a new invention.
Now, what were you saying, Stephen?
Well, so I can't imagine getting my daiquiri with whipped cream with somebody with no makeup.
Whoop cream?
Whipped cream.
Whoop cream.
I don't think I said whooped cream, but
it's whoop cream.
Well, we can rewind it, Stephen. Don't go there.
Something tells me you appreciate the whoop cream.
You like
appreciate all kinds of cream.
Whoop my cream, big boy.
Yes. We never doubted that you appreciate all kinds of cream, Stephen. Anyhow, this woman has absolutely not a leg to stand on in this case, Terry.
Well,
I'm surprised the deliberations have been this long. I don't know how long they've been, but however long it is, I'm surprised they've been this long. If it's a minute, I'm surprised they've been this long.
Well, it's been more than a minute.
This is the American way. This is corporate America. You have to sell the product. She is in a line of work where you have to look good. If she doesn't understand that, well, she's a dummy.
Oh.
Which is fine for her line of business, but in this sense, Terry, it's ridiculous that she's trying to win money in a case where they told her that she has to wear makeup in her line of work. Man.
Well,
you know, at least be a little more of a heartfelt kind of situation if it was some 400-pound woman suing for money because she couldn't be a cocktail waitress in Vegas. Get a couple of jokes, too, on top of that out of that. Now, this is just ridiculous. That 400-pound woman knows not to go for an interview to apply for the cocktail waitress job.
Right.
As unfair as that may be, that's the way the world is. Put on some freaking makeup, you scary wench. Don't you know how scary she probably looks without makeup?
Well, again, her argument is, you know, she's been an employee for 20 years.
I can't know. How scary do you look without makeup?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I'll try that tomorrow.
Wait, there you go. No. Please, please, absolutely not.
You guys.
Not around here. Try it with your first day at sorority time.
Look, we look our best every day. You should.
That's right. We take a lot of time in prepping ourselves for the show.
Yeah, and it's such a pleasure to walk in and see such handsome men every morning.
Terry, glad I could accommodate you there.
Oh, goody. That's why I come to my job every day.
This is a disgrace of a lawsuit, Terry. A disgrace.
We'll see when the decision comes down.
Well, what are you're saying we'll see like you're rooting for her or something. Are you rooting for her?
Well, a little bit I am because I kind of understand that, you know, I mean, she was an employee for 20 years, and granted, yes, I'm sure she wasn't like just ratting herself out looking like
Instead of suing for the money she's suing for now, she should have been thankful that they let her work there for 19 and a half years without any. Was she working all that time without makeup?
I don't know all
Actually,
that.
I think she was working with makeup and all of a sudden decided to take it off like a wench, Terry. Well, she's a wench because she's got to know what kind of job she has.
I think what it was, I think you're sort of right. I think she like minimized her makeup. She used to wear a lot of it and then like started to minimize it some, not wear the full throttle of painted on everything. It's a little bit of powder or
it's like
something.
me suing this company for forcing me to talk into a microphone. How dare they, Terry? That's the job.
Yes.
He subjected me to John, and that's the job I took, Terry.
Right.
Yes, we have to have
the deal.
Yeah, I know the deal.
So when it's spelled out, so what this will tell you is that employers then will have to specify, you know, that makeup.
They don't have to specify. They don't have to specify because people out there aren't dumb.
Well, but that's what this case is pretty much all about, though. She's, you know, that's going to be a specification.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Employers are going to have to be.
She's not going to win. She's not going to win because people are not stupid. Right. And when the cocktailer's job is open, the person who's applying for the cocktailer's job knows what the cocktailer's job is about. It's about wearing makeup.
And ripping people off.
Ripping people off with a smile.
Okay.
And getting them to drink as much as possible so they lose as much money in your casino as possible. And you're going to carry drinks on your tray, too. She's going to sue for a tennis elbow?
I didn't know I would have to serve people.
Oh, I don't know what kind of injury you get from carrying the cocktail thing around, Terry. I don't know, so I just threw out tennis elbow.
Okay.
They should just move her right into the buffet. She can keep her employment. It's a win-win.
There you go.
Time to start slopping Salisbury steak on people's plates.
Something tells me she's been in that buffet a couple of times anyway.
You guys.
Let me see some text pages that have come in at 97373. If you have any comments on this or anything else, you could either text page it at 97373, or you can call us toll-free at 1-866-663-T-Man, Terry. Huh? Right. 1-866-T... what is it now? 1-866...
663-T-Man.
There you go. Thanks so much. Let's see what we got here. 8:43 and 9 seconds. Does Terry think her son isn't getting it on with the chicks behind her back?
Yes, I know he's not.
Oh, well. That's a pretty definitive answer there, Terry.
Yeah, I know.
You don't leave any leeway for an oversight on your part or a moment where he's in school and you're not there hovering over him.
I understand he talks to girls at school who are classmates. I understand that. But getting it on with them?
But if he did anything of the sort, you would be made full aware. A full briefing would be thrown your way.
Oh, yeah. And I just know it's not happening.
Uh-huh. Now, by the way, since this person, I'm assuming it's a woman, she's taunting you, since this person brought up this text page, Terry, it makes me wonder what I should do as far as a response to the young lady who emailed me over the weekend, Terry. I wish I would have brought in the email, but I pretty much remember what it said. It was bad spelling, and it was
they like those shortcuts.
It was about 2 lines, and it was making it clear that she needed my help because your son is fine as far as she's concerned. And, but she spelled foin properly. Everything else she misspelled.
Right.
Anyhow, she wanted to know how she can get some time alone to spend with your son when you are the out-of-control parent that just dictates and rules and Gestapo parent-like behavior with him, Terry. What should I write back to her? Should I write, I'm going to work on it. It should take me all of a couple of days. You'll have your time. We'll get you together. We'll get it done. What do you want me to do here?
Well, no, you can just go ahead and tell her to email me directly.
Right. I'm sure that'll
I'll handle it for her.
Yes, I'm sure that'll be a real benefit to her. I'm sure that'll help
She'll
her
be
out.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Forward it to her parents.
I almost feel like I'm now been sponsored, or I'm a sponsor, or I've been somehow.
Of Darius, a sponsor?
No, of this girl.
Oh, of this girl.
She came to me, Terry. She's turning to me.
Well,
I feel almost a responsibility to, if I don't help her out, I've let her down. I mean, it was kind of creative. It was kind of an initiative. It was kind of a persistent kind of move for her to come to me in this fashion, Terry. And you know how I am, Terry. I appreciate those kind of people out there.
I know.
And I can't just ignore. Whoa.
Wow.
Can't ignore that either.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Stereo's breaking down right at our feet here. You want to tell an engineer about that?
Do I now?
Yes.
Hold on, get my cigarette out. Hang on.
Sounded good, though, whatever it was.
No, it didn't. It just blew my ears out.
Oh, yeah, you think?
What was I now?
You think?
Now we're all
what was I saying?
To talk.
I know.
To go deaf.
I mean, how hard should it be? Just make the studio not do that.
I know.
Huh?
You would think it would be pretty simple.
Is your pasty in there?
Was it a microphone, or did something get hit on the console that caused the feedback loop?
No, it's definitely a microphone.
How do you know that?
They're really getting to the bottom of it now, Terry. I can really feel the progress being made.
Yeah, they'll get it all fixed by
Yes, at this pace.
year.
Oh, you really think next year?
Maybe.
I was going to say
I'm hoping.
16 years from Friday.
Oh, dang. I was giving them,
You better be wearing makeup that day, too, Terry.
The one time, really quick, high-pitched squeal.
Yeah, it didn't come from headphones.
It wasn't just a high-pitched squeal. It was like...
Was there a caller on?
No.
No, there was no caller on.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a headphone thing.
He really doesn't want to come down here and fix it.
Yeah, I guarantee you he's talking right now with his feet kicked up and a donut in his hand.
Right, he's going.
Are there any apple fritters left?
Pasty, are you making it clear how scary a sound that was? Maybe people didn't hear it over the air, but I heard it in my headphones. It was ridiculous.
For sure.
He's like, are you for sure?
Yes, it definitely went over the air. It was very obvious.
Well, obvious in your headphones, but obvious over
I told you.
Pasty, tell him it was absolutely absurd. All right?
It was absolutely absurd.
No radio station I've ever heard has made a sound like that.
Has ever made a sound like that.
And we make millions of dollars for this station.
Dollars for this station.
Would you like me to fix the problem, or would you like me to not fix the problem?
Oh. It's his option.
You guys monitoring program, or are you monitoring air?
He's getting irritated now.
Ask him
He may
why.
not know he's on the air.
Ask him why he's getting uppity like that.
Why are you getting uppity like that?
Tell him you own him.
Fix a problem on, as you describe, a multi-million-dollar radio station without coming down there and standing around in everybody's face.
Say, I own you. Don't ever talk to me like that.
Oh, come on.
I own you. Don't ever talk to me like that.
Not getting fixed.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a squeal all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if I decide to come over and have sex with your wife tonight, I'll do that. Tell him that.
Figure out what the problem is. Can I come down during this break, or do I need to come down during the next break?
You can go ahead and come down during this break. That's fine.
Tell him about the part about the wife.
Something about your wife, and she's hot. And
Oh, jeez. He doesn't want to say that part.
Yeah, when it comes to girls, Pacey's not very good in that department.
He can't really say it with conviction. He's a virgin, for God's sake. So.
No, I don't want him coming down there in the next break.
You know?
Because I'm too upset.
I thought you needed it fixed. What if it
I
leaks
don't know
again?
what there is to fix, Terry.
I don't know.
It's like a major overhaul. It's not just one thing. All right?
All right.
Man. I tend to get a little animated in my talking, Terry. And they have to deal with that. They have to make a studio that compensates for that.
Yes.
It's not feedback from the headphones. There's no way.
No, because you'd be feeding back all day long.
Tell him that, Pasty. So you built the T-Man a studio that compensates for his wild antics.
Wild antics.
A studio capable for his wild antics.
All right. Now!
Now!
Say not tomorrow, bitch, today!
Not tomorrow, bitch, today!
Any response to that?
Hey, slicing
I don't think
Pacey's
we're ever
tires
going to
right
hear
now.
from him again.
Well, you know what? If we don't hear from them, we'll hear from the next engineering crew. Because...
Yeah, this was the crew you liked just the other day, right?
The crew I liked. We worked hard to get this crew in place.
I know we did. Yeah.
But to hear the way he snapped at Pasty there?
Oh, I know. Do you want it fixed or don't ya?
Right, because he thought that was coming from Pasty and he didn't know I was behind it. If you know I was behind it, he would have dealt with it, I guess. I don't know. Think. Maybe not.
He doesn't like hearing me yell at him.
No, not
That's
at
why I
all.
want you to say, where'd you go, bitch? Where you at?
Where'd you go, bitch? Where you at?
Jeez, wow.
Pasty's the only one.
Right here. Listen to this to see if it's hearing happening in program or if it's actually happening on the air.
It's not still happening, though.
Say progress. Wow, what a novelty up there in that engineering office of yours.
Progress. What a novelty up there in the engineering world of yours.
Close enough.
I know, he's setting a virus to Pacey's home computer. I'll be right down in just a minute. Almost ready. The Trojan horse going right to your computer.
Say, Kelly, I hope you don't think you can kick my ass, do you?
Hey, Kelly, I hope you don't think you can kick my ass, do ya?
Say, didn't think so. Get out from under your desk.
Think so.
Not coming
Get out
up.
from under your desk.
I don't think he's too chatty anymore.
No more chatty Cathy.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Any other messages?
I wonder what our studio will be like tomorrow morning.
Does that cover everything, Terry?
I think so.
Or is there anything else Kelly needs to know from Pasty? Say, I hope there's no illusions about who can kick whose ass, Kelly.
I hope there's no illusions on who can kick whose ass, Kelly.
There apparently isn't.
The only illusions going on up here are mind-altering type, so
So whatever.
Confusing me with engineer jargon. I don't get it.
Oh my gosh. Can we broadcast from our house tomorrow? I think it's a safer place.
No, we gotta have best of tomorrow. If the studio's gonna do this.
Oh my god.
Say, Kelly.
Tomorrow's the Christmas party.
How about you forget about fixing the studio? I just come up there right now and bitch slap your ass.
Hey, Kelly, how about you forget about fixing the studio? I just come up there and bitch slap your ass.
that'd be fine.
All right, go ahead, Pasty. Go ahead, Pasty. There you go.
The T-Man.
Who is this, Pasty?
Oh, the Rude Boys.
The Rude Boys?
Yes.
Oh, let me tell you. Nothing makes me think of the old school lunch like the Rude Boys, Terry.
I know.
I know you feel the same.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you can't. There's only one way to think about the Rude Boys. It reminds you that the Shelley Hart old school lunch is going to be on yet again. Yes, I know, ladies and gentlemen, we listen to your requests around here, and 12 to 2 is the time that we do the old school lunch because 1 hour just doesn't cut it.
Right.
Wow.
Shellard Hart put years of time and effort into making sure her crate of old school stuff is just stocked to the brim with the perfect cuts that she could ever possibly have.
Some of us need more than an hour for lunch.
Like us, all day.
Yes.
After 10.
And wall-to-wall old school favorites is what she provides. Why are you laughing, Stephen? That's what she provides for you. That's what she provides for you as she voice tracks it right now upstairs.
So call now with your request.
Yes.
That part's not voice.
You can get a hold of the studio upstairs. You
That's live programming,
That
Stephen?
is live.
I think the old school lunch is actually live.
Even better. There you go.
Oh, but you could take calls from 4 years ago and it'd be the same music.
The reality is, if we ever stopped...
They do that.
If we ever stopped making it a free service, we could charge thousands of dollars and people would pay that on a daily basis to do the old school lunch too.
I know.
All right, I was just joking. But anyway, I don't really think they pay thousands today, but close enough. All right.
What comes after the old school lunch on this station?
Julie co-pilot, right?
Right, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, our show's great.
Yes. At 9:23 and 33 seconds, somebody text paged the message, "Hey, T-Man, don't waste that girl who emailed you's time. Hook her up with Mini Vinnie."
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
You're happy with that solution?
Sure.
The fact that your son is just lost out on a girl that was very interested in him, I should send her to Mini Vinnie where she could actually get something going on.
Sure. Such is life.
All right. 9:20 and 23 seconds. T-Man, you can borrow my house to broadcast from tomorrow. That's very nice of you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Or madam. 9:19 and 35 seconds. That thing with Pasty and the engineer was the best radio bit I've ever heard in my life. Well, that says a lot about us, huh, Terry?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes.
Great.
That was a radio bit.
Oh, yeah.
Radio bit at its finest. See, the first thing you got to do is make your microphone squeak like crazy.
Right.
And it sets it up perfectly for a radio bit, Terry. We're very big into the radio bit business.
Yeah, we have a list of 25 every morning at 5 o'clock when we come in.
Have we ever done a bit?
Well. Let's see here. Does Kendall know any of the Sig Eps down in Arizona? Sig Eps. Are they cool? Are they dorks? Are they stoners? What are they?
They're kind of stoners.
Yeah. They get laid a lot or no?
What? Yeah, they get laid a lot.
They get laid a lot?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
They get laid a lot, Terry.
They get laid a lot.
Later.
Woohoo! Sig Eps.
Yes.
They're the little dirty boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well.
Unless the pizza place is closed in then. Yeah, that takes precedent.
Let's see. T-Man, the no makeup thing will win if it's not in writing. Fine. Excuse me.
How was breakfast?
Don't mind us.
Yeah.
Just continue to eat.
Let's see here. 9:13 and 33 seconds. T-Man, I got an email, too, over the weekend from Darius offering me $10 million to make Terry Free disappear. Wow!
Whoa.
10 million.
Oh, you're laughing, Terry.
Where's he getting that kind of cash?
This man is ready to produce the email.
Okay.
Where did he get that kind of cash?
Yeah.
Stole it from his rich mama.
Oh, yeah.
In your eyeglass case. That's where my mom used to keep her stash of money.
Really?
Yeah, she used to keep that was her stash, $60. That was the big money in the house.
Wow.
She used to keep it in the eyeglass case in one of her drawers, so in case a burglar came in, they wouldn't look in the eyeglass case.
Yeah.
And if they did, what a windfall.
Woo! $60.
I tell you, we were loaded. Seriously, all the time there'd be like 60, maybe on a good week, $70, $80 in the eyeglass case.
Wow.
My mom took great pride in hiding those big dollar denominations.
Well, good for her. Just in case of emergency.
Should believe in savings banks, Terry.
No.
Got to protect your $80 in the eyeglass case.
The depression could hit at any time.
But you got $80.
And I was so fascinated by money, I would often go to the drawer. I knew it wasn't right to take it, Terry, although looking back I should have. But I would take out the money and like hold it and then put it back in.
Really? That's all
That's
you
how
did?
gay my childhood was. Wow. T-Man, I heard the noise over the air, writes somebody at 9:12 and 59 seconds, and you should feel as though something must be done.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Or madam. At 9:12 and 29 seconds, ask Kendall if she has peanut butter legs. What are peanut butter legs, Terry? Smooth or chunky?
Probably.
Oh, dude.
That's what I'm guessing. Creamy or chunky?
You got them Jif legs going on there?
Jif.
Extra chunky.
Peter Pan?
Oh, peanut butter.
Extra chunky?
No, I
They
don't
do
know.
have extra chunky.
They have extra chunky.
Do you have extra chunky
No, I
legs?
don't. Creamy legs.
Wow.
Are they fat-free, though?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow, Stephen, what a question.
Fully loaded.
Rude. Part of the rude boys.
T-Man, be careful with that email that got sent to you over the weekend. It could have been a 42-year-old man trying to make it with Darius. Trying to make it, Terry. So I may be setting your son up for a terrible ordeal.
Hello, this is Kim. I'm 12 years old.
T-Man's like, yeah, Kim!
Then we got the obligatory Steven's a dickhead text page.
Oh, thanks for chiming in with that.
Yes.
Yes. T-Man, you should do a contest tomorrow. Win a date with Jamal Crawford. No.
Produce your own show.
Yes. Get your own show, and you can do all the do a date with Jamal Crawford you want.
There you go. Now, whether or not he's going to be there.
Man, Jamal Crawford, I guarantee you, whoever you are, the last thing he needs in his life is to date you. The last thing.
Yeah. I think he's got plenty O dates.
Man, are people just dumb?
Yes.
Call this lady back.
Right.
Yeah.
You should.
See what she sounds
I
like.
don't know. Hey, come on. Get it together, woman.
Call this person. Good morning. See, a little dialing music wouldn't hurt here.
Yeah, no problem.
Always slacking on the dialing music.
Yeah, what's the problem? You just said no problem. Where's the dialing music?
Well, I gotta warm up the Casio.
Oh, jeez. See what's happening now, Stephen? Chaos. Chaos.
Did not go through.
Where's the dialing?
Try your call again.
Jeez.
Impatient.
I'm assuming of all the text pages I read, this is the one you want to call back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because you can't remember any of this?
Right.
Yeah, okay. Stephen, would this be the one you want to call back or the one who mentioned peanut butter?
Oh, I'm a big peanut butter fan, as you know, and got my celery sticks here ready to...
Oh, my God, Dip.
Ants on a log. I think I'm ready to call back the Steven's a dickhead guy.
Maybe we'll have time, Scott. Maybe we'll have
Hey,
time.
you've reached Jen, and I'm not able to get to the phone right now. Leave me a message, and I'll get back with you.
Please record your message
I will.
after the tone. Or to send a numeric page, press 2.
Yo, Jed, what are you, nuts? Are you stupid? The last thing Jamal Crawford needs is you on a night at some silly restaurant. Are people that out of whack with reality, Terry?
I don't think sport is silly.
Thank you, Jed, for your time.
I can't be hostile with this music on.
Too mellow.
Seriously, obviously she brings up the whole prospect of win a date with Jamal Crawford because she wants to win the date.
Right, right.
Does Jamal Crawford need anything less than he needs a date with this Jen girl? Is there anything that he could possibly get that would be worse than that?
No, probably not.
The dude is making what, like $8 million a year now, $9 million a year. He's in New York, the mecca of the entire country.
Okay.
And Jen is the one he needs to have a date with.
Right. Oh.
Oh, Jen.
Jamal, we're really doing you a favor here in the studio. We're going to play Win a Date with Jamal Crawford.
Right.
So you can get hooked up with Jen.
Because she's your wife. Really.
Make sure you bring flowers.
Yeah. She's your soulmate.
Unbelievable. People just baffle me, Terry.
I know.
All right, we have time for calling back the Steven's a dickhead.
Oh,
Steven,
really?
more dialing music, please. Yeah.
Per the Hot Shot Scott request. What are we doing, Stephen?
Calling the jackass. Who should probably get a life.
Oh, wow.
Well, you'll be able to tell him that now.
Yeah, go for it.
Sounds like his life is complete.
Now that he got that page off. Oh, just tickling the ivories.
Tickling the ivories.
Steven, get your hands out of there.
Yeah, that's what you call it. It's a weird nickname.
Maybe I am a dickhead.
Maybe.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Nobody picking up
voice
our
message
phone calls, Terry.
2539.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
We take
Is not
the
available.
time to phone our listeners, Terry.
number,
I
Press
know.
5. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay, I understand how this works. Sir, I just want to thank you for being out there, being a listener, being a text pager, and I want to tell you how everyone here in the studio, minus Stephen Kilbreth, or actually he's coming around, are in complete agreement with you. There's no doubt he is the dickhead of all dickheads.
Oh.
So, yes, that was a right-on-point page.
Right.
That's what we like. You got an example there, Terry, of a right-on-point page.
Yep.
And a couldn't-be-more-off-the-point page
Right.
with these 2 phone calls we've made back to our listeners.
Yes.
Sir, sorry you couldn't be here for the phone call I've made to you. But I didn't mean to intrude on your day.
No, but keep up the good work.
Yeah, Steven's a big fan of yours, sir.
Yes.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, jeez. This is all going on his voicemail, Steven. Anything else you want to say?
How are things going today?
Oh, I'm sure that's what was on the top of your mind.
Yeah.
Why don't you leave your number, Stephen? He can call you back.
Yeah, maybe you two could have lunch.
Oh, yeah. 963.
Maybe we'll play Win a Date with Stephen Kilbreth, and this guy will be right there.
229 breath.
Mm-hmm. All right, sir. Well, thank you for your time. Take care now. Bye-bye. There it is.
Stephen, you have to recognize more than just like one guy thinks you're a dickhead.
Yes, when
I think there's a lot more, yeah.
When there's a big ground-swelling movement of people that seem to be in accord that you are a dickhead, maybe it's time to look in the mirror and just understand who you are.
Well, I think it's, it's like the clothes thing. It's going to take a while for me to actually
Now, when does the dickhead find out the sex of his child? Is that this week?
It is not this week.
Is it the week after?
It is the week after.
Oh, wow. We
Doctor says, look closely, you see a little dickhead.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's just his head. It's actually a girl.
Oh.
So sometime next week, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Kilbreth will share with us all whether he's going to be a daddy of a baby girl or a baby boy.
Oh, how cute. Are you going to...
Stephen, here's what I've discovered. A baby boy, and I've only been a dad for 6 months. A baby boy, you only have to worry about one penis for the rest of his life. Baby girl, you got to worry about 1,000.
Whoa,
Wow, 1,000?
Yeah. That's why I hope...
Vinnie around. Holy crap.
That's why I hope... Yeah, he's got 900 of his own.
Seems that way.
That's why I hope, Stephen, that you have a girl. Oh. Stephen's rooting for a girl. Because he doesn't want to have to play sports with this boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why?
Well, I can't tell you the exact reason, but he's rooting for a girl.
Why, Stephen?
Dad, can you play catch with me?
You know your dad can't do that. What, do you want the neighbors to videotape me again and send it into that show?
Yeah, you don't have to throw with your left hand.
Oh, jeez.
Let's just go in and watch TV.
Stephen wants a girl.
Oh.
The only guy I know.
I do? I want whatever.
For a girl.
Well, girls can be athletic, too. They can ask to play catch and all that stuff.
I think I can play catch with a 2-year-old.
Your wife told me...
that's going to be a problem.
I'm not so sure. Your wife told me in a very candid and very honest moment that she knows that you're rooting for a girl.
I don't think I ever said anything to her either, by the way. But
then she's just speaking for you, I guess, without any knowledge. That's your wife. She must know what you want.
Yeah.
Put her in check, would you?
Are you saying, she's wrong and misrepresenting you? Is that what you're saying?
Well, she's wrong. I mean, I told her never to speak to you in the hallway, so I don't know what happened there.
She can't help it when I have her pinned to the photocopy machine.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Enlarge this.
Yeah.
You guys are just...
You want color? All right, what's the truth? She's very clear that you want a girl.
Well, I don't. I want whatever comes out and is healthy.
Blah. All right, whatever, man. We'll find out next week. He wants a girl, too.
Oh.
That's kind of lame.
It's kind of lame.
Well, I think every guy should want a guy, a boy.
Well, it doesn't matter to me.
It does. You want a girl.
Okay.
That's what she said. She was very honest.
Okay.
Yeah, she looked good, too, by the way, the big stuff. Starting a show, Stephen.
Yes, I know that.
I personally like pregnant women.